Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of gamers, local gamers, just like you. Role play for your enjoyment. Let's bring up the Role Seekers, please. Yeah!
Nice to see you.
All right, everyone. Usually I give a long speech about how I am your best friend and your greatest enemy, but tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. Tonight, we are in our 50th game.
Yay!
Wow. 50th game. That means there's like 200 hours of content out there for you to enjoy on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, all the good stuff. All right. Our Technomancer is messing with his headphones, so are we good? All right.
You know what 50 means, right? We're halfway to rerun.
Isn't that the diamond anniversary?
Yeah.
50 means you're at the best stage of your life.
Yes!
Yeah.
Really?
Yes!
Nothing better.
Oh yes, we have to also mention that we have our recurring guest star, Martin Bunicki, back.
Thank you.
All right, gang. So, before we jump into tonight's game, it's going to be a little bit longer of an intro today because it is our 50th episode. We will jump into the game. This is the penultimate episode. That means this is the second to last episode for the entire campaign. So now on Saturday, May 20th at noon Central Time, we will finish the Trevian Forest.
It'll be a long.
It's gonna be all day.
It's going to be all day.
8-hour game.
All right.
It will end by 8.
Yeah.
Ish. So, welcome. Usually I like to go off the cusp, but I wrote some stuff.
Aww.
Well, and my team just bought us like really good pasta, so like that was a surprise for me. So this is my surprise
Thank
to
you,
them.
Albano.
Welcome to the penultimate game of the Trevian Forest. Nearly a decade ago, this group of storytellers got together at a dining room table and began a campaign called the Forge of Karagas. You've actually met some of the characters this campaign from that campaign. In the campaign, we called our heroes the Seekers. And after 4 years, the campaign came to a climactic and somewhat traumatic end, and we said goodbye to the Seekers we had grown to love. Less than a year later, we started a new campaign, and our heroes took up the mantle of the Fated. The story you are watching now started as a joke, with approximately 12 players sitting around a table.
Yes.
In the fictional unnamed world at that time of our campaign, we owned a bakery and we quested for recipe ingredients. A welcome reprieve from the epic Forge of Karagas campaign that came before it. But we wanted more. 2 years ago, a few of us were sitting outside on Allie and I's patio, and we decided that we should share our stories with others, namely you. I had been writing a story world since I was in 5th grade called The Legend of Nabell, and I always knew that all of my campaigns were loosely set within that world. It has always been hard for me to have the dedication needed to write novels, but when I sit in the big chair, something happens. Stories come easier when you're telling them with your friends. After asking the 12-member group to join me on a new adventure, 5 of them agreed. Jamie, Calvin, Eli, Allie, and Zachary. Thus, Role Seekers was born. It's been 2 years since we began this little experiment, and while we all hoped it would grow, I don't think any of us believed it would grow the way that it has. Tonight is our 50th episode. We are brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, fathers, and mothers with full-time jobs. We are local gamers, just like you, but together we have become the Role Seekers. Tonight, I want to thank everyone who has joined us on this journey. To Zachary Gibson, thank you for helping us get started, for pushing us toward greatness, and for your creativity. Garrett Portinga, thank you for helping us with our introduction video and for being a friend. Ryland Sherman, thank you for listening to my stories and for telling me that I had something special to share. Taylor Kaiser Gajewski, thank you for keeping me humble and for always trying to get me to make things not bad. Also, thank you for introducing our group to the Nat Taylor, which is a 3. James Wolfgar of Wolfgar Games, thank you for supporting us and for helping us bring the Dark Scepter, which sits on our back wall. It's not easy to see, but we'll show it later, into reality. Michelle Senderhoff, thank you for listening to all my wacky stories in and out of the office. You feign enthusiasm no matter what. Jake Thornton, thank you for coming to us when hope was lost. You gave us the push we needed to keep going. Calvin Carden, thank you for taking a risk and getting outside of your comfort zone all those years ago. You have blossomed into a fine young man. Martin Bunicki, thank you for your enthusiasm and your passion. We are honored to welcome you as a full-time seeker next campaign. Yes! I'm super excited. These are in order of importance. No, I'm just joking. Trevor Spiegel, thank you for keeping me on my toes and for trusting me with Elric. You have grown so much as a player these past few years, and I can't wait to see where you go. Kevin Wesley, thank you for late night conversations, for always comparing and contrasting us to Critical Role, and for being the adventurous spirit that you are. You bring sass we could not do without. Eli Carden, thank you for reading The Hobbit. Thank you.
After lying about it.
Thank you for your help with choosing music and for remembering lore when no one else does.
Yes.
You are the youngest role player streamer I've seen, and you deserve to be here. I can't wait to see your next character and the stories you'll tell. You're ready to tell those stories.
He's good this time.
Jamie Spiegel, thank you, sister, for believing in me before I could believe in myself. Thank you for taking my phone calls in the middle of the night to hear me read the next paragraph of a story. And thank you for always being excited. Always. Marcia Ritchea and Richard Carr, thank you for believing in us and being our financial angels. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to get started. To my grandmother, thank you for ice and water, for wolves in the darkness, and for your love. I would not be here without you. To my higher power, thank you for everything. Allison Ritchie, my wife, thank you. Thank you for our son, for holding me in the dark, for loving Nabell as much as I do. None of this would exist without you. You are the reason we are the Role Seekers. And finally, please stand up and join us right over here if you can. This is Darrell Ritchea. He is our technomancer. We're going to wait for him to come into this screen so you could actually see him if he doesn't hit the camera. All right. Our technomancer believes in Role Seekers more than I do. He has put in as many, if not more, hours into Role Seekers than I have, and you are the spirit of our group. And though you don't play, you are every bit as much a Role Seeker as any of us. Thank you.
Yeah. Here.
I love you all. I could not do this without you, and you let me tell the stories that have burned inside me my whole life. Together, we have helped each other find our roles in life. We have supported one another, we have grown together, we have cried together, and tonight we journey toward the end together. We are the Role Seekers. What's your role?
Ooh, all right.
All right, now to some more fun things. We are in the middle of a giveaway. Allie, would you like to explain it?
Yeah. So if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, and I think maybe even on YouTube.
YouTube, yep.
So we have posts that we are going to do a giveaway of this dice vault made by our technomancer. We're going to give this away. Next stream, we're going to have 2 to 3 intermissions because it's a long game, so we're going to give it away at the beginning of our second intermission. So to enter, you need to just go find that post. If you go to our pages, you won't miss it. And you are going to follow us, like the post, comment, tag some people who you think might be interested. But these are super cool. All of our players use them. This is zebra wood? African zebra wood. So.
And they're one of a kind. I mean, they are handmade, well, CNC made, but still, like they are handcrafted.
Yeah.
Yes. So here, TikTok, if you're looking over there.
If you are on TikTok right now, please join us on Twitch. You will be shocked at the improvement of production value.
But it is still us.
Yeah, it is
We will
still
look the
us.
same.
This doesn't come with dice.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
We put that
That's
out
good.
there.
Yeah.
The
Are there any
pictures-
other announcements before we jump into tonight's game?
We were gonna all do a toast.
We're doing that in game as characters?
No.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
We're doing it to now. So last game we lost a lot of heroes and friends. So this is a shot of non-alcoholic, just ginger and lemon juice.
We're going around a circle.
Oh, we are. Okay, Allie, you go ahead and lead us through this. I am out of the loop.
Okay.
Okay.
we're just saying a few words about a certain
Person that
who
we
died.
lost.
Perfect.
So, my toast goes to Trash King for.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
We think he's alive, but probably the first time I've cried on camera. So, Trash King is a super important NPC that became a very important NPC.
Did you do it?
No, we're
We'll
gonna
do it all together. We'll do it
Okay.
all.
So I am toasting to Hargrin the Amazing, who was a bard well out of his league when he found the Fated, but he was a bard who loved to be where the action was, who loved to be where the stories were being told, and that was where he belonged. And you know what he learned from that experience is you don't want to go into battle against power word kill. But you know,
And he'll tell Slip that.
and Slip his noble retainer will live on and to tell his stories.
He attempted to silence the wizard and was thus silenced.
Yes, there was a lot of poetic justice to his end. Hargrin the Amazing.
So here is to David. Your character.
No, he has David.
I want to do David.
We were all
No,
assigned
we
one.
were all assigned one.
Trevor messed up.
I messed up.
He doesn't know who he has.
It's all good. Let's just keep going.
Trevor had Killian.
Keep talking about
Good
it.
Killian.
Did I have Killian?
Now Eli does.
I thought, okay. Actually, that's amazing. Here's to Killian.
Oh.
I'm so glad you let me do this. In character, she was the tree that I always wanted to climb but couldn't. I was in love with her, and she brought a sense of bravery to the group that was almost unrivaled. And for the her spirit and sense of just absolute freedom was a bit invigorating. Killian was definitely a very special character, and we as players, I don't think, had enough time with her.
It's true. I had Boric. Boric, for lack of better terms, was a hired hand to Haragrin. And we did not have a lot of time with Boric, only a few handful of episodes. But he seemed to put up with a lot of shit. And he was a fighter, and I could not say anything of a higher praise than that.
Alas, poor Boric. I knew him.
Wow.
That's amazing.
David has probably been my second character in this campaign, and probably my probably been my best character I've made.
Yeah.
Because he's number 2. Number 2 is always better for some reason. But
Yes.
he's probably taught me more, so I'll be able to throw that into my next character. Maybe the first one will be good this time.
We all hope so.
I do
I believe in you.
And I have Janella Moonshadow, who was from the Forge of Karagas campaign. The Queen of Crows, as known in this campaign. She was outmatched by the rival that she spent the entire 4-year previous campaign trying to defeat. She was just no match, but I think it was a great way to go into the future with her best friend's daughter and friends being the ones that destroyed him. So to a woman that was a badass, that kicked ass, oh, Janella, I'm gonna miss you.
To Daxos.
And to Dustin, thank you for everything.
To our awesome DM NPC 100,000 characters.
Let's do it.
I have the most for some reason. That is
Yep, that's wrong.
Wow.
You're so
That'll wake you up.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday night. Let's go! Welcome back. All right, everyone. We are in the second to last game. Tonight's game is titled Loose Ends. You can assume why. I told the group via text because this is all improv 100%, but I wanted to give them a couple of things that are very important for the next couple games. One, our initiative game lasted 3 games. I thought it was going to last 1.5. So, woo, that was a good fight. With that in mind, the world will not close in around your characters if you choose to split up. Now, if you don't want to, awesome. You guys want to work together? Great. But if you decide, like, we got a lot to do, we're going to split up, the rule usually is never split the party. You're allowed, the world will not close in around you. Second big clue. The group, I've heard murmurs, talks of answers, big things that they've got going on. Like they're like, oh, we could do this, we could do this. I implore you to think of everything that you've encountered in the story thus far, the things that your characters have learned. Some things may not work the way you think they will. We are in the penultimate game. It is not without probability that a choice leads to death if it is the wrong choice. So, so the stakes are high. But let's go ahead and begin. It's written. The ending is written. If it happens the way it's written, that's up to you.
They lose. TPK. It's one page.
We take a few moments back in time. David steps forward into the conflux of magic. The mother of horrors, an Argolis of madness, a being that looks completely like a statue of like David, but in female form. No face, just muscle and sinew in white. She calls forth, screaming into David's mind. David looks at her. Is my purpose fulfilled? She tells him he played his part. A man who carries a shield his entire life pulls out a blade that was given, 2 years ago, never once critted. In a final ditch effort, David attacks the beast. The beast simply moves out of the first 2 strikes. With the final strike, the blade, a minor Cyphus blade, ignites, casting the spell Dictum. It's a 3/5 spell if you don't know, and it actually banishes things that are not lawful. So he attacks in to the Mother Argolis. As she does, the conflux of energy that the Mother Argolis is literally harnessing begins to erupt outward. You see a flash of white light as David literally burns out of existence, trying to take down a foe, trying to fight the madness that has consumed his character arc. The loss of your brother, the loss of your family. This is your moment of redemption. In the background, Trash King, or as he is formerly known, Grick Vrash Green, grabs a magical orb that controls the towers and attempts to bring all of the high towers back into existence so that when they are destroyed, they never come back. The most selfish character in our game attempts to do something selfless. Neona is not in this game anymore. Lyra attempts to drag Trash King away, tries to pull him away, and he pleads with her to let him do this. She casts a final spell, and Torque, literally pulling Lyra from Trash King, heads toward the mirror. The scene is an explosion as literally Lyra and Torque are running through the falling tower. David burning out in existence in the foreground. As they reach the mirror, the black or Dolian mirror from an ancient time when the true gods of Nabell still reigned. The black glass shattered. It refills itself with silver glass, and you think you see the reflection of someone you know, but you can't make it out. As each one of you steps into the mirror, behind you the world shatters. The explosion that happens in the land of Ardaris, this is where the High Tower manifested, is cataclysmic on a proportion that is nigh on unfathomable. Thank God it's outside of the material plane. The explosion is a conflux of magical ley lines as well as the power of 3 Siphus blades that slip pooled from its ancestral home. The explosion rattles not only Ardaris, but all of Nabell. Your characters find themselves on a cold, dark earth, the bottom of the Boreal Keep. They drag themselves out, tears streaming from some of their eyes, the loss of their friends still stinging in their hearts. As you reach the top of the Boreal Keep, several of the barbarians who now call this place their home, shocked to see you, attempt to condole, ask what's wrong, but you move through them like you're in shock. As you come out onto the plains of the Boreal area, Novala, the small town of Novala in the distance, you see a sight that stuns you to your core. In the distance on the horizons, multiple horizons, you see a kind of pink light piercing the clouds. You see different versions of the tower shattering ethereally on the horizons, as though multiple towers are blowing themselves up out of existence. There is a slight moment of peace in your hearts. Is it over? Is he finally gone? You look to one another for comfort, but you notice that your eyes are glowing with stars, and something has changed. Before you can talk and console one another, the trauma of Ardaris, the trauma of the Edenfall, it comes barreling into you, and you go unconscious. 2 days pass before your minds can reassert themselves into the material plane. You awake in beautiful beds filled with many animal hairs. You're warm, you're comfortable, your wounds have been tended to, you have been cared for. You are not in each other's rooms, but you know to be in the Boreal Keep. The once shattered remnant of a great kingdom has been restored. Fires burn in the fireplace, and you hear the commotion of lively chatter filling the halls. What do you do?
We're not in the same room?
You are not in the same room. Your armors, those of you who have armors that are not ruined or hurt, find your armor hung up. If your armor was damaged, you will not find it in your room. You may choose that, but some of you took some pretty big hits.
Slip reaches into his satchel and he pulls out his quill. Hargrin the Amazing. He faced down the wizard. He tuned his lute. He sang a song. And he failed. And then he told me I could go on. And I will go on. And he reaches down and he's got Hargrin's lute. And he strums a chord. It's wrong, right? And he knows it's wrong. No, he's Hargrin, you can help me. You can help me. And he strums again, and it's better. It's in tune, and he starts to play a little bit more. And as he plays, he begins to feel sort of courage filling him, and inspiration maybe even filling him. And yes, I will. The stories must be written. There are only 461 notebooks I filled for him. I must fill the next notebook. And I'll put my, I signed Slip Lightfoot, put it in my satchel, jump out of the bed, grab my stuff, and I step into the hallway and look around.
The sword you carried is gone.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. And yeah, he's very upset about that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll wake up and start re-armoring, but I'm gonna grab the bag. The magic bag.
Okay.
I knew. We all knew this was a magic bag. And I just kind of want to pull something. I just want to see kind of what he was collecting.
Okay. You open the
Pull
bag,
some
you
stuff
stick
out.
your hand in, and you feel sand.
I figured that.
He has 40 pounds.
Is there anything else in there?
You dig deeper, and it feels like lots of sand.
He gave you the bag with all the sand, but not the bag with all the items.
Can I see if this is his magic bag?
Sure. You keep putting your hand in, and it just keeps going.
So it's
in
like infinite sand?
with sand. Yes.
I was looking for David's shield.
You do not find David's
No.
shield. You find sand.
Just
He
sand.
gave you the magic band that only has
That only has sand. Infinite sand.
Infinite sand.
Oh my
That he
God.
captured inside the Fate realm when he opened his bag and walked like this.
Right, you did do that. Okay.
Oh man, that's funny.
You're welcome.
Lyra, as she just keeps finding sand, finds herself laughing a little bit. And in her heart, she feels like Ozeron's wings protected him. And she finishes putting on her armor, and then she's gonna go look for everyone.
As you finish up pulling the sand, just kind of keep digging in and just kind of laughing to yourself. As you reach down, you notice that some of the sand glitters.
God.
Is it diamond dust? Some of it diamond dust?
You're joking.
Oh, that's really funny.
Is it infinite diamond dust?
It seems like there might be some diamond dust amongst the granules of sand.
Oh
Perfect.
man.
It's okay.
He probably, well, I'm not shocked that he would have had it the whole time. I would laugh at that too. So, okay.
Does anybody know, or did anybody directly see what exactly happened to David?
I think you would see it as you were running. But let's do perception checks. Let's roll for it.
Elric wouldn't.
Elric,
Well, would you have seen the
Thank
magic
you.
of
You would have seen the conflicts of magic and the creature potentially.
would have like shadowed against me?
I think. Whoa, okay. Here's the question: as the creature presented itself, would my vision have come back like she made it before?
21.
28.
18.
You have.
I was a little distracted.
Disadvantage perception, please.
12.
You would not have seen it. Everyone else would have.
Okay. When I wake up, Elric would lay in bed, trying to reach the furthest corners of his own mind, because for the first time in weeks, months, there's silence, and I would hope that I don't hear the muffled screams of the Arglist anymore. And Elric isn't the praying type, but he's gonna take some time when he wakes up to thank all the gods for David's sacrifice and wish him well and hope the absolute best for him. Probably for the first time in Elric's life, a little bit of regret that maybe he could have done more to help David, or should have talked to him more.
Nice.
And
I know, I thought it'd be cool to do something with his shield. If
Then-
we had it.
Elric would probably lay a little bit longer just to make sure that the Arglist wasn't playing tricks on him. He would
Sure.
probably be, especially for the fact that he is blind and then had to get dressed, he would by far be the last one to come out of the room.
Great.
It's like got socks on his hands.
Torque would, once he gets his bearings, he would just immediately get up, throw his robes on, grab his spoon, and probably go find Lyra. I mean, we had a big victory, but we still have a mission to complete. It's not time for celebration just yet. We have to plan, we have to move forward, we have to get on with things. So he's gonna go try and find his friends.
Perfect. before we move forward, there is one last story that must be told. And I'm going to find the music for it. A little green goblin grabs a crystal orb. As the world goes dark around him, 2 days in the past, he literally screams out, his mind pulling all the towers together. Blood begins to come out of his nose, a little bit out of the corner of his eye. He thinks of his lost family. He thinks of the pain that Daxos caused them and whatever evil machinations he had. The orange ichor still dripping down the tower as it kind of shatters itself out of existence. He yells out, and something answers in the back of his mind.
You are not worthy of the praise of my champion, yet you have it. Pray you earn it.
As the towers come crashing in, you see Trash King lift his arms off the orb, and fire erupts from him, burning out all of the things that would come crashing into him. That is why a little green goblin crawls his way out of a tower that falls in the desert. Scorch marks still sizzle on side of his face, and all of his clothes look burned up.
I should. I'll learn to read.
Wise choice.
Torque, you find Lyra. She is coming out of the room at the Boreal Keep. As you reach her, you notice that two of the barbarians, they're not always the brightest of the bunch, but they look, one of them approaches you. You are Torque.
Yes.
I am Gorta.
Hi, Gorta.
I was told to alert the elders when you awoke. You will be called soon by Calypso.
And he just runs off like a gazelle.
Fair. Do you remember everything?
Sadly, yeah. How long have we been out?
I don't know. Way longer than we probably should have been. By looks of these wounds. I mean, we've been out for a little while at least.
Yeah, you're bandaged and stuff, they tended to you. You do also see like dirt and weird herbs and different leaves stuck in the wound dressings.
But is it working?
It seems to be working. They seem okay.
Yeah, we need to regroup. We need to get back and let everyone know what happened, and I don't even know where to go from here.
Yeah, we're not done yet. I mean, do we have?
Do we know what David stopped?
I don't know. I don't know if you do. I'll let you decide as characters if you talk to you, but I don't think he really knew what he stopped.
What? I know what Trash King was doing, but what was that with Varasha and David? What was that?
I don't.
Yeah, of course.
Slip!
Yeah, I come running up. I had that sword that woman tried to take it from me. I knew that she was wrong. I knew she was evil, even though she was very pretty. But I struck at her, and David was fighting her. But the sword is gone. I can't find the sword. Do you have all of your things? And where's everybody else?
Well, I only have 2 things. And this bag is infinite sand.
Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. I let you put your hand into it, and
You're right.
It's just infinite sand.
Wow. And this sand, hey, this isn't a sand you could have used to raise Hargrin.
Yeah.
No, of course it's not. No one could have done that. What sort of heartless monster would have the ingredients for a resurrection spell and not use it? But anyway, yes, where is everybody else? I've got Hargren's
It makes you
loot.
feel better. I didn't get this until Trashkin gave this to me right before the tower blew up.
Well, it certainly makes me feel better than Hargren.
I like
I kid.
No, it's great.
I kid you.
Sea Slip was always our favorite. This was one. Just saying.
He's so sad.
God, Slip, you look a lot stronger.
Yeah, a little bit beefier for some reason. I can't.
For the best.
Yeah. I don't know. We just woke up.
But
we
I do have my armor, and I have.
So they didn't take yours?
It's like
Oh, it's just a
saffron.
flame blade. Yeah. Just...
I still have my sword.
Yeah,
I
everything
knew
we
that.
had.
I knew that sword was powerful. It seemed special. It was hidden in that tower. Do you think they took it? Should we be worried?
I don't know if these people would take anything. Let's. Hey, you over there, Jamie. Did you guys take any weapons off of any of us?
You are awake. I must alert my brother.
Fear not.
Don't run
I, Gorta, have already alerted Calypso.
He comes running back because they're all he's the elk, so they run fast. He comes back. His hair is super long, like John Redcorn style, just like glowing.
Such a good show.
We've been watching King of the Hill again. If you haven't been able to.
Such a good show.
Marith. Right, you're Marith.
I'm Mara.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh? Where am I? What?
I had a
I gotta run.
I had a sword almost as big as me. It was a giant sword. It was very special. It's not in my room.
Big and glowy?
It could be glowing, yes. No,
Haven't seen.
but it was very big.
No idea what you're talking.
You never saw it?
You can find it in the north.
In the north.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay.
That's where we're at.
Elric comes out of his room.
You are the travelers that were with Killian.
Killian.
Gillian.
Killian. Our
Killian,
greatest warrior.
Killian is now at the Great Ursunon.
That is impossible.
The Ursunon takes no prisoners.
Killian did not make it. She died a noble death.
Fighting the bear?
In her heart, yes.
The spirit of the bear.
We will tell the elders. We must hear the recounting of her death. Otherwise, she will not be buried in the Akla.
Summon our greatest scribes.
We shall summon the scribes and the elders.
I'll prepare a tune.
The Akla is our most sacred right.
Most sacred what?
Right?
Oh,
You will prepare it. Go to the elders. Now.
she goes.
I'm sorry.
Calypso has called you. I must bring you to our chief.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I can speak about Killian.
No, not yet. Those are our elders, not our chief. The chief will want to know your plans. You are honored guests. I noticed that none of you are wearing the brucas left in your rooms. Were they not to your liking?
Oh, I've got my yurka. I put that.
Ah, yes. Good.
I couldn't find mine. I've lost my vision since we last met.
Come, young one. I will help you find it. I'll take his hand.
Like a child.
I'm
He's
sorry, there's
41
a
years
lot,
old.
There's a lot going on. I think that we just overlooked it. Thank you. I'll go back and grab it. Slip, go grab your bruca.
Yeah, what-
it's a
what
big,
is it?
it's a big fur coat.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You're gonna freeze out there.
Is it cut to my size? I'm
Oh,
definitely-
no.
Yeah, so I'm like dragging this
Yeah.
carpet behind me.
So would Elric.
Yeah, you guys have to ask for yurkas. They work for.
They're tight. Yeah. Oh yeah, all three of you are tight.
Even though as we slept in the room for 2 days, they definitely would have known that we were all short.
You're covered up by a blanket. They can.
They would not offend you like that.
That's a great
Oh,
point.
man, they can use for full size.
Little body.
I wear it
big
proudly and
soul.
will not ask for a Yurka.
Little body, big soul.
I
You
like
could.
that.
Okra? What is it?
Okra?
Okra.
Okra. That's a vegetable.
Akla.
Aqua.
Akla.
Okra?
That's a vegetable, isn't it?
Okra. I've got
Okra.
Are we talking about baklava?
What are you trying? What's that?
He's just confusing his sister.
They take you. Yeah, they will take you. So they take you into the Boreal Keep, down from the second story, down into the. So if you remember the Boreal Keep, it had the huge stairs. They lead you out, and they have built a wooden, what looks like a courtyard in front of the Boreal Keep, kind of going. So you go over the drawbridge that is down and use that path. They've now built it outright like an outcropping. There's wooden posts come down. You notice that several of the trees down in that valley below have been cut, and you see Calypso looks to be tending to some of the sheep, kind of near the bottom of the Boreal Keep. They're pretty, like he's the chief, but they're pretty chill. The sky in the distance still has a pink haze, but you notice that the towers look to have burned out of existence.
It's like the elder have like a big old flower hat.
He didn't have a flower hat, but he does have a he's wearing 3 brukas.
How much are their brukas dragging? Like slowing them down?
It's real bad. Yeah.
I would go cut. I would go cut the. What?
Oh, I guess I wouldn't know till it's too late.
Can I tailor? Can we shorten their jackets?
For a younger bluka, or not younger, for a smaller bluka, what was it called?
A Yurka.
Yucca?
Do you just have 2 of those so they can not slow us down?
Of course we do.
I'll trade you.
I don't have one.
Do you have one?
I'm not there.
It's going to take them forever to get anywhere.
They are walking fine.
Yes.
As
We will
I look
get
at
one
them and they're like,
later.
We're right behind you.
It is cold out.
do you see it dragging in the snow?
This is Calypso.
He points to the chieftain down the hill. You see him, and he slowly turns.
Ah, fated.
I like them.
You have returned to us.
We have.
You came on the pink sky. A bad omen.
No, it came on the tails of something good. There was a battle that was fought, and we won. We
I think.
paid a heavy price, but it's a step in the right direction.
The sky bleeds for something.
For Killian.
Killian is not with you.
No,
Killian
she did not make it.
did not make it.
How did she die?
The ultimate warrior sacrifice.
Explain.
She died.
To the elders.
Where are the elders? Jamie?
Do you go get the elders?
Yes.
So coming down out of the cathedral, the Boreal Keep, you come. The elders do not, but you have assembled them in the main hall.
The elders will see you. No, that's Killian's voice. The elders will see you now.
They are first talking with Calypso, the chieftain. He will release them. Like the sky bear released
The fish?
the fish bear.
So the Lord
Force of
rose.
habit, Slip is writing this down. Sky bear.
There is
bear.
no fish bear.
Oh, no fish
Simply a
bear.
fish.
Just fish.
Bearfish.
Bearfish.
Is there anything you need from us, Calypso, before we speak
No,
to the
I
elders?
will come with you. I too am an elder. The
Okay.
eldest elder. Chief
Wonderful.
elder. Come. Do not mock our ways.
They will lead you back into the keep. It's a little bit of a runaround. But as you enter into the keep, you notice that this once very medieval style fortress now has the markings of this tribe. You see the heads of animals and bones lining the walls like tapestries, and in the center at the top of the stairs where the throne would be, you see a bone throne. There are also several other seats. There's about 5 seats here, and you notice the 4 elders sit there. They are dressed in all manner of getup. Some of them are literally wearing like bones that go up into like, it looked like somebody had their hair straight up, but it's just bones. You see another person wearing like what looks like a hammerhead kind of covering their face, and they're all sitting. They are surrounded equally on all sides by the largest men and women you have seen in recent memory. They are just rippling with muscles.
Because they're just human, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Seekers. And she bows.
You see, like, they kind of like, you see them like lift, and there's like the rain stick, but it's like, it's not a rain stick, it's just
bone
bones.
maraca.
The chief slowly walks and sits.
We have summoned the Council of Elders to hear how Killian has passed from this world into the great hunting ground.
Yes. Elric?
Killian died. The greatest of warrior deaths. Fighting an ancient evil being. And at the same time, saving the life of not only us, but of an ancient hero. Do they sound like they're waiting for more? Killian fell upon her own spear.
There's like a gasp that goes through.
It is lies.
No, the great Ursanon spoke with her.
More lies.
I will persuade them
I
if I need to.
What?
I shouldn't.
Disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage?
Oh yeah.
It's our thing.
Like that would have mattered. Oh, 11.
They don't seem to believe you.
Great elders, what you must understand is that Killian did not do that as a sign of weakness. It was the ultimate display of strength. And without her sacrifice, not only would we might not have lived, but there would be otherworldly ramifications. Killian's sacrifice was not of weakness.
Speak plainly, boy. Speak plainly.
The pink light.
Very.
The pink light you saw. That was a great and powerful wizard finally being destroyed, thanks to Killian.
She speaks of the sky blood.
If she wouldn't have done that, the tower, wizard tower, could have come here. And remember everything we did to bring back this keep for you. Would have been for nothing.
I have heard this fated story. The death of Killian is confusing. You say she fell upon her own spear out of negligence?
No.
No.
Why would a warrior give their life without taking the life of their enemy?
Oh, don't worry. She took plenty of lives of her enemies.
We will take this under advisement. It is new to us. But Killian always walked her own way. Too far to the north, that one.
To release others to stop the enemy, Killian needed to spill her own blood of the north.
The Akla is our most sacred right, reserved for the most sacred of warriors. For Killian to receive such honors, she would have to fell a mighty beast. What proof have you of this feat? Save for the poems and the sky blood.
Slip, do you do any of that illusion stuff?
I don't know. but I do know something. I did not know Killian well, but I recorded her exploits and I recorded her stories. And you said that she would have had to slay a mighty beast, is that right?
Yes, the mightiest of beasts!
The mightiest of beasts. Who in all of nabell could have slayed Killian?
The great
Only Killian herself could fall. Only at Killian's own hand could she fall, and she turned her weapon on herself so that she could cast her hand out and slay our great enemy. No one else.
You hear everyone hitting their spears against the ground, and the chief lifts his hands.
It is true that only Killian could kill Killian.
Precisely.
She was the greatest beast of all. She was the only one who could have fought the Arsenod.
She believed in the true north. And if she believed in
Too
the
far to the
she was
north,
the
that
true north.
one!
The north is what stopped her.
This is a new way. We will have to vote.
The chief.
I vote for Killian's Akla.
You see the hammerhead.
Indeed.
You see the one with the tall hair of bones. Most likely means
No.
she's shaking her head like this.
I don't like that one anymore.
You see one that has only scars like on their body, and they look to be the youngest on the Elder Council.
We cannot teach our warriors to kill themselves for honor. No.
And you see the last one.
So far to the north, that one.
She gets ready to go, but you look at all the warriors behind, and they all seem like they're undecided. Do you do anything?
I can't stop thinking of. He's a little too northern.
It's a little northern for me.
Too northern.
Northern for me. Looks like they need to be pushed slightly.
Oh, Kevin gets it. Jamie's not getting it.
I don't think I should.
I missed it. I was talking to Eli.
He's too northern when they finally hear their voices.
Slip steps forward. Hargren, be with me. Rising up, straight to the top. Got the guts, got the glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the bear. It's the thrill of the fight.
The eye of the bear.
And I am
Amazing.
Yes, I am trying to
Very good.
try and
Applause for that.
inspire them.
Kevin looks broken. You broke Kevin.
Sorry, Kevin.
That is awesome.
Slip is not a very good. He's no Hargren.
Killian.
These young ones do not hold to our ways, but fine. Killian shall have her Akla.
You see the Gortla just runs out and starts lighting torches as he just runs out of the keep.
That guy just runs.
Good. Now that this is all settled, what can we do for you?
Ask about the sword.
Did we happen to find a big a big sword about this big?
No,
No?
there was no sword.
Okay.
Perhaps not.
So maybe?
No, we saw nothing.
Sorry.
Hey, when we went and did the whole, kill Daxos, blow up the tower thing, how long did we have left to get back to Garrett? Was it a week?
couple of days.
Well, we don't know
Yeah.
about.
And now we were asleep for a couple days.
And we also don't know what happened in Helvetia.
It was about a week. You guys had, I think, it was like 2 weeks tops, but you guys have been burning time pretty fast.
Yeah, I think we need to get back. We might be able to. We had a lot of things on our list to do, but I think we've lost some time. So,
You are far from that place.
how far?
At least a week's journey by foot as the crow flies.
I don't think we have any
We've
other
got,
way.
we've got the crystals.
We don't know if they take more than one person back.
Yeah,
And who has the crystal?
I do.
Who else?
David did.
All of my stuff burned.
What are these crystals you speak of?
Torque, do you still have yours?
Yeah, I pulled mine out. They're just, it's a magical item. If broken, it will transport.
But also, Darius gave you that. And Darius also looks like a corpse. And Varasha just killed David. So I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh, that's right.
I think we have to trust it.
I don't know if it'll take us all back.
Can you
And
you identify its properties and kind of determine whether or not it's something that can do what has been told it'll do for us?
I think I could manage that. I'll take it and I'll cast it as I'll go off and do my own thing. 10 minutes. I'll cast Identify as like a ritual.
it's a
So
ritual.
you go out and do that, but you're still in conference with all of the chieftains.
We did want to come here to see if the Boreal Keep would help us.
Right.
With
Soldiers.
for
You and
There's
Queen.
a great evil that has fallen over Garifon. And along with that, there's an army that comes from the west that threatens to destroy everything that we are in our entire kingdom and take it and our people and just lay waste to everything that we hold dear. And basically we need help. That's what it boils down to. We cannot do it ourselves.
Well, then you shall have our finest warriors. For you have saved us from the unknowable dark.
Thank you. When do you think they could be ready? Because you said it's going to take a week, and that's about the time we have left.
Our warriors are always ready.
Do you think you could get them in the next couple of hours?
If
marching
we
that way?
run, we could be there in days. Probably 5.
Yeah, but you need to be rested.
We'll have a day or two.
He
of
looks
rest
over
after
at
we
his
run.
men.
Do you tire? Does the wind tire when it blows over the mountains? No! Does the moon tire as it chases away the light? No! Does the bear tire? Yes. Yes, the bear does. But only in the winter.
And he kind of trails off into his
Just the ramblings.
He just gets kind of sleepy.
It
Eats a lot of like leaves and stuff.
Perhaps if you found the sky bear, you would have nothing to fear.
The rock.
What?
Killian sent the bird guy up here to find the rock.
The rook.
The rook. The giant bird.
It's
the rock.
ROC.
Oh.
Is that guy? Would we know that guy?
Brad the birder?
I hope
It was
not.
like barracks or something stupid like
I
that.
don't think you would know that any idea that Killian sent off somebody most likely to their death in the mountain.
Anybody got a plot point?
I used mine.
I
Kevin?
still
If
do.
you have an enemy that you do not know, perhaps a friend that you do not know, would even the odds. Hail the Sky Bear.
I can't keep up with this guy's wisdom. So much.
No one has found a Sky Bear in generations.
We can.
He might be leading you on a red herring, just as.
Oh, yeah.
This is the big rippled guy.
That Sky Bear is simply a myth.
Why?
No, the Sky Bear. We saw writings in the upper chambers of its presence.
I think
Those were inconclusive.
You challenge the writings of the Old One.
The Old Ones let this place fall to decay. Their stories are best left in shadow.
And
That is why we do not go to the 3rd floor, Marin. Marin?
Meredith.
Marith.
But yet, we do nothing to try to reforge it. We sit in our slow ways. We do not try to rebuild our empire, our people.
This is out of hand.
That is enough, Marith.
We were the North.
You failed the Elder Test. You have no right to speak here. Your wisdom is weak, like your brother who died to the snakes.
Snakes? I'm interested in this. The third.
He's a triplet. Just
We are identical twins.
Or maybe it was
You
your
can't be
brother,
identical
not by
twins.
blood.
Adoption.
There's no such thing.
There is much lore in these mountains, and when you released the Boreal Keep to us, we found stories from the Old Ones, stories lost to our people for over 100 years. We have sealed off the upper chambers, for the wisdom there is evil.
If I learned anything from Hargren, it's that wisdom should not be sealed off. True in our world too. So I think we should go and see if there's something that we could learn up there. Hargren would want to.
I do not know this Haragrin, but he sounds like a bad person.
Let me tell you a few stories. And I pull out his books.
We do not have time for this.
No, you don't.
you don't.
I think you need to combine the best stories into the best of.
What is it?
Hargren mixtape.
Yeah.
I sit on the Elder Council, and I believe that the words of the upper chamber are inconclusive.
Can you
This
give
is
us
the ripped guy.
just a really quick rundown of what those sayings are? What the Sky Bear is?
It is a bear that flies through the sky.
Torque.
It is the North, incarnate. Like the great Ursanon below it, it sings to the sky and the mothers beyond. It heralds our ancient ancestors with its screams.
Yeah.
Do you think they're talking about the dragon?
Bear. Sky bear.
Maybe. We did.
Don't get him started on the sea bear.
Here's the thing. Valron went north to try to free that dragon, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm not here.
Killian apparently sat before it, but Killian's
Okay.
not here.
Why don't you get your army ready, and we need to go meet and figure out what we're gonna do next, and go over our options with the limited time we have.
Yeah. I mean, we need to figure this out.
We should take. Yeah.
Flips, are we dismissed?
Of course. This was simply for the Akla. We shall burn the pyres of the forest in the morning. We have already gathered enough of the herb.
Perfect.
That was quick.
And then your army will be on the way to Garifon.
We will send our strongest warriors. You will have
How many?
300 men.
Okay.
300 Killian.
We shall take the narrow pass. through the Flavender Fields.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God. We're gonna have like 15 people at the end of this.
Oh my god.
You don't want to meet the lavender flowers.
I do.
I do too.
Elric still never talked to you guys about the Flavender Flower.
This very important scene disperses. You see the elders head back to most likely their own section of the keep, almost like the keep has been segmented into different tribal arts, like of the barbarians. But they are all at peace. So you have free range of the castle, except for the upper floors, which you would need an elder's blessing.
I don't think we have much time to do too much exploring, but we could go sit up. Is there a library where or is everything all the way up there that they found?
They've sealed off the whole top of the Boreal Keep.
So you did say we could split up.
Yes.
So Slip, I mean, I think Slip, because in part he's pretending, right? Like he's spent years watching Hargren be Hargren, and now he's sort of doing what he thinks Hargren would do, more than he understands what he's doing, right?
Perfect.
But he's like, he saw the one guy on the Elder Council who seemed like he was like, no, we should honor these old ways. So if the Fated agree, he will go and seek permission from that guy to go up to the upper floor and see if he can.
I feel like that's
Absolutely.
fitting for Slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
And then we'll talk.
Yeah.
It'll be the Hammerhead.
Okay. So yeah, I will definitely seek out the Hammerhead.
Meredith,
I'll go
you go
with
with
you.
him? Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going? So are you going with the barbarians, and then us three are gonna talk about our options
I
here?
think so.
Okay.
Torque is definitely interested in going up to the third floor, like after we talk.
Once they-
But he definitely, yeah.
Once they figure it out. Okay.
So you two are talking,
I'm gonna go with my.
The three of us
The
are
brother.
talking.
and the three of you are talking. You guys want to do your talking first, or what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well. Okay. So, on our to-do list yet?
You do begin to hear the smell, the meats roasting. Just for some.
Yeah, recruit the north. We got.
We
what,
did that.
Yeah, 300. Recruit Malix and his people.
Well, they're already. They're gonna help us.
Yeah.
They're in the castle though.
Yeah. If we can free them from the castle, I
Right.
think they'll help us. Finding Valerian and the dragon, you know, if we would have rescued that dragon, it might have helped us. That would have been a big thing.
I don't know how we're supposed to move the top of a mountain off the dragon that's pinned.
Right.
I don't know.
Hey, what-
Valerian's been gone for over 3 years. You'd think he would have figured something out by now.
Do you remember those guys that were immensely powerful that they said their leaders wanted to take over the kingdom? We fought them at Garofon by the entrance of the city.
The Sovereign Hand,
Yeah.
they're gone. Thank God. We don't want anything to do with them. They were like not human. They're
Yeah,
also
well-
like in a whole different continent. We don't have time.
Stranger things have happened.
We have no way to contact them. And they don't want to help us.
I would say it's 10 minutes pass of your ritualistic casting.
No, they said to just keep out of the
Yeah,
way
they're,
of them.
they
It's
wouldn't
like,
help us. If
They're lying to the elders.
they're
Yeah.
lying to the
They-
king.
Yeah.
Right. No, I remember that. I'm just saying that this is
It would be more dangerous to seek them out.
maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so what do
Will
I find out?
save. Or Knowledge Arcana, whichever one's higher.
Oh yeah, it'll be a Arcana check.
Okay, Torque, do you still have that thing going on where you're supposed to go to the north?
Nice, 24.
I'm waiting for that to come back and bite me in the ass. But at the immediate moment, I'm like, if we decide to,
24.
Okay, you look at it and you believe that this is a crystal of teleportation. But as you really search into it, kind of feeling the magic, you get a horrible sinking feeling in your stomach. That's what you get. It will teleport you.
Torque. Gonna say these are no good. I don't know exactly what'll go wrong, but something bad will happen. I don't get that feeling often. As you know, I like my cursed items.
Okay, good to know. Your character has this is I'm talking player to player here. Your character hasn't. You kind of said something about like maybe going north, but you haven't said a lot about that, have you?
Right.
In the game.
Yeah, not too terribly much. I've shared. I think I've shared that Severdrex has been speaking with me.
I think to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that it has to do with the dragon.
So that is a whole thing.
Uh-huh.
We're here. So I think there's a chance that we. I think
say
having
Jamie, though.
Severdrex or a frozen dragon on our side could be ultimately beneficial. But also have the Kieran Bear.
That's what I was gonna say. Jamie vote is that I'm interested in the Karen Bear.
But I don't know if we have time to get to them. What
That's
else
just
was on
my
our
input.
list? What else is on our list?
I don't have a list.
I just think the story of like Cecil always playing the Karen
I know,
Bear,
but I just
like
don't
that's
think-
just like ah.
But we're not there.
I know, but
Yeah, in the last one is on the list is Yevra. So
You almost got there,
yeah.
but then you rolled terribly on that.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah,
like Clara might be there.
Right.
yeah. No, Claire would have died if we weren't there.
I think that
just saying.
at this point, how far away would the that cave be to get to the tallest mountain? How long would that take to get there?
Depends how fast you go, but it was like a day.
Yeah, like not super long.
It seems like we don't have much time for anything else, and especially with David gone, we're limited on being able to get back to Garifon. I think that
I wish Clara was here and we could walk through more trees into
right.
Evanfell.
I think if we only have a day or two to spend, our best bet might be trying to see about that dragon.
Right.
And maybe find Valran.
I mean, if we have two dragons on our side, maybe a third would be more likely to join.
I think from what I've gathered, it's either the dragon trapped under the mountain or Severdrex. It's going to be an either-or situation.
What Tell us more about what you've been hearing.
Basically, Severdrex wants me to kill this dragon
Oh.
for one reason or the other.
Oh, my lord!
Yeah. And she said that if we do kill this dragon, that we will get her assistance.
The ice dragon?
Yes.
That's what we think.
That's what we think. She just said there's a dragon in the north, and I need to kill it.
All right, so I don't want tons of crazy whispers to happen in your head, but didn't we learn from like Clara's ancestors and stuff that Severdrex was bad?
No, we learned that they didn't know anything about dragons. And, and killed my god's true love, and they were wrong. Essentially, I think Severdrex might be evil, but Lyra does not.
Well,
Yeah.
right.
Like, at all.
But
I mean, how would we go kill that dragon anyways?
I don't know.
A mountain didn't kill it.
Well,
Mountain.
Don't tell yourself.
I think we're a little. I mean,
And we definitely know that this ice dragon is alive. Like it's definitely alive.
Yeah.
But
but
Severdrex.
so if Janella thinks they killed Severdrex, then they must not have. So maybe they killed a different dark dragon.
Yeah.
There's more than one black dragon. Maybe it was one of Severdrex's offspring.
All right. Well, basically, we're pretty much in agreement that we shouldn't kill the dragon to the north. Yes.
No, not 100% because I don't know. It's really hard because that dragon spared us, but at the same time, if Ozeron's true love has maybe that dragon's evil and was trying to trick us.
Is that a gamble we want to take right now?
I don't know.
Did you learn from Ozeron that he was in love with Severdrex? Or okay.
We did on the whole tale of it.
Yeah, in character. I remember, but
She told
You
everyone.
were there.
oh, that's fair.
Meanwhile, we're gonna go to these guys as they go and talk to the Hammerhead.
I got it.
What is the Hammer's head name? Or is he just the Hammerhead?
Name him.
Why is everybody looking at me?
Oh man,
Because we're gonna address the name.
Gorlock. Sure.
you already have a Gorlock. That was
Oh.
the guy I named.
Fenric.
Fenric.
Great Fenric, I am Slip Lightfoot. Oh yes, yes.
You can't see his eyes over there.
Oh. Oh, you have come to me, the cave of Fenric.
Yes, Fenric, I know that you hold the old stories. You hold them in your heart. You hold them. You understand the value of stories. Yes.
Yes.
We seek knowledge. We seek aid in our quest, and we think it might be upstairs in that 3rd floor. But we need your blessing to see it. Would you allow us to see what we could learn of your histories?
You are an outsider. Just because the fated created sacrilege and went up there many moons ago. You have not. This is hard. You believe you will find answers to the questions you seek?
Yes, that will help. That will help all the people of this world.
Then you must rid yourself of the scent of your old life.
How do I do that?
Through the oil.
You see a pot of bubbling oil.
I have to go in that?
You must bathe. I will help you if you so choose.
A little awkward. Did you do this?
No.
We are born north.
Oh. Okay, so, Slip is not necessarily a brave person. He's gonna make his own will save.
All right.
I will bathe in the essential oils. And I'm taking my things off. Because I don't have to go in with my stuff, right? Okay, yeah. So yes, I will, it looks very hot.
It is scalding.
That's what
Melt the flesh from your bones.
Well, then how will I, what?
We use this.
And you see he has like one of those like
Wet towels?
no like it's like he'll just like sprinkle it on
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Oh.
all right. I am great Fenric.
Close your eyes.
Yes, good idea.
You hear the thing dip in. He brings it up, and you could feel the heat as he like comes up towards your face.
You are ready?
Ready.
Your bravery is enough for my blessing. No. Meredith. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Myrtle.
Myrtle. Go with the blessing of Shellhead.
Oh, all right.
Follow north.
Let's go north. Was the nudity necessary?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, cool. Back to the talking group.
So I think we need to go to the dragon one way or the other. If to see what may have happened to
Valoran?
thank you. Or speak to the dragon, see if he has some kind of insight as to what's going on, or if there's anything he might be able to do.
Maybe when we get there, your dragon will tell us what to do.
I mean, one way or the other, I think we should definitely go. And
How far are we from, how far are the Karen Bear from Garanduk?
Garanduk? Another week south.
Yeah, they're like between Ashara and Garanduk.
They're actually further south, but yeah.
So it'd be very hard to get to them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Without teleportation or something.
Have these guys come back yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are all together.
Okay.
We got permission. We can do our research up there.
Hey guys, I forgot. I can get us to Garanduk.
What?
Sorry, that was my bad. It's been a long couple days.
What are you?
I can get us where we need to go.
I thought you could, but well,
It's
you can't see anything, so it makes me a little nervous.
no. I can remember it. I remember Garanduk well.
Okay, so we've got a week. Would you be able to? You would have to know where we're going. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's not that far, but I've been there. It's not that far. But let's go upstairs first.
You don't know what I went through to be able to go upstairs. I think we should go.
It was
As
very
we walk,
harrowing.
as we walk up,
Harrowing. That's the right word.
Yeah, let's go do some research.
Yeah, you head up. So you reach the top of the second floor. You notice that each of the tower entrances are sealed off, and you notice there are about 3 barbarian guards. They look tough, but you could tell that your presence, you see them sweating slightly because they have heard tales of your strength. One of them approaches.
You are smaller than I thought you'd be.
I stand up very tall.
Yeah, I'm small.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah. I'm not going to deny it.
Fenric Shellhead has given us the right to enter.
My companions my size didn't make it.
We are guiding them up.
You know that Beloba will be upset.
Which one's below?
The rippling muscle guy.
You are fine with this.
Beloba does not of the old way.
Shellhead,
And they pass.
As we go up, I'm gonna ask. As we go up, and this ask you what happened.
I had to. Okay.
I
I had to bathe. I had to strip down, and I was going to bathe in this bubbling oil, and then he was going to throw it at me, and I closed my eyes, and he said that was enough. It was a lot more scary when I was there.
So you just had to admit to do. You just had to say you would try.
It was a very hard thing to try.
Many do not pass the test.
See,
The heat scares them off.
she gets it.
I love the heat. I just like.
I sense bravery.
I just cast Sacred Flame in my hand.
It happened very quickly.
She is turned on.
Wonderful.
Good to know. Good to know.
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
We're like talking about.
We're gonna go
think we just
visit
missed
the Dragons of Rome again.
Yeah, Lyra's definitely saving herself for
of Rome.
those barons. Okay. Do we go up here?
You head up.
Yeah.
You reach the top. The rooms are cold, dank, damp. They look very much like the last time you were here, for those of you who remember coming to this place. They have been untouched by the barbarians of the Boreal Keep. You come into the main atrium and you see the moonlight shafts kind of, well, it's about midday, but there, in the past, there was moonlight coming down. Even though the sun is shining, it's cold outside, and there is a gray overcast. It feels dark up here, darker than it did down below. You notice that after the main atrium, you come into one of the rooms, you see the same table dressings as you did last time, with the tapestry of an old lord, lady, and young boy hanging on the wall. They seem to be kind of scrawled out. But through all of you, you feel this darkness kind of permeating the air. This is where some of you had visions of the dark. It's also where the main throne is, and the way down to where the mirror resides. As you come into the room, you notice down the hall, you see where the main throne used to be, and the dungeon leading down to the mirror of Ordos. And behind you, at the very end of the hall, you see a room with bars on the door, and a sick, cold feeling creeps up your spine. You see the remnants, like the door is shut, but each of you who've been here before still see the image of the cradle.
Hate this place.
So, where are these writings? Let's get to it.
The ones they found.
Would we have
Yes.
any idea?
You would know that they were most likely down in the mirror room. That's the place you didn't really explore too much. You went through to the dragon.
We
Take us to the writings.
we must.
Do I sense anything?
How with your powers?
Where? We would know where to go, right?
Down.
Yeah.
Down in the mirror.
Doesn't say in the mirror room.
You continue?
That way.
Yep.
As we go down,
Down.
I'm sorry, as we enter, I'm going to go ahead and cast True Seeing.
Okay.
As we travel through this third floor area, I'd like to see what it could have been, or what once was.
Your eyes ignite. You notice that for each of you, your eyes, those of you who are the fated, your eyes have been slowly glowing with stars ever since that moment. It's subtle, but in this kind of dark lit, you see it pretty evidently. They're really glowing. You try to look at what could have been here. Your eyes kind of readjust and you see normally. You see as though you have your eyes, but that's it.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep concentration on that.
You can see.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Gonna continue on.
You head down. As you reach the bottom, you see the black base of the mirror.
I want to go look at. Does it look just super similar to the one that I destroyed?
Almost identical.
This is the same mirror that we went through.
You see the shrapnel of the glass in the where it literally blew the sides of the castle apart, like where the glass went through the walls. There's very little glass, if any, on the floor. But you notice kind of so the room is circular in nature with the kind of the pillars that vault up. You see bluish tattered rugs hanging on the walls. Your character walks up to one of them and pulls it aside, showing a tapestry. Who looks at it?
All of us?
Absolutely.
Myrtle, there are more. They tell a strange story.
Have I been in this room before?
No.
Okay.
He has. He was training to be
Elder.
an elder,
Okay.
even though he's young. What languages do you speak?
Elven,
Common.
Giant, and Common.
Well, everybody.
Common, halfling, thieves' cant.
Abyssal.
Gnomish and Undercommon.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Halfling, and Telepathy.
Yeah. Common, Undercommon, Draconic, Celestial.
Claire's the one that could speak or read everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could read. I can verbally communicate in any language, but I can't read.
Can't read.
We worked well together.
Yeah.
Here lies the story. I'm going to tell it. You look at the tapestries one by one. There are 4 tapestries in this room. Basically, and so much, you read them pretty easily. A mixture of your languages that you know, you're able to decipher them.
Okay.
This is the story of Lord and Lady Vrex. They had one child. His name was Elvarus. Elvarus Vrex. Deep within the ruins of Fa'ash, the bustling city of the Boreals, the kingdom of northern Trevian, found a rare artifact. A black mirror. From the sky, a great beast descended and attempted to halt the excavation. But it was thwarted by a wizard wearing red robes. The last panel shows Prince Elvarus staring ever so deeply into the mirror. You point to the Sky Bear.
What is this?
It is the beast that descended upon the ruins of Fa'ash.
Is it a dragon?
It looks like a big bear. They're coming out of the clouds.
But it's what color is it?
Black like shadows.
Beautiful.
Coming to save them. What's a wizard look like?
He is wearing red robes.
Have we ever seen any of the wizards in red robes? Besides the bad people with Kurthik and Joe.
Doesn't look like them.
Doesn't? Okay.
Would I have any recollection?
You wouldn't. You've only seen one wizard in red robes, and he only wore them once. A long, long time ago.
Wizards. Did Darius ever have red?
I don't think Darius ever wore them.
No. He wore
Wait
purple.
a minute. Did he have red when he was in his nightgown when he was sick?
No.
No?
No.
Stupid.
Casta
It's making me go back to my head.
had red robes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had a mirror.
And he had a mirror.
Because it's Daxos.
That's so
Yep.
so cool.
Back to our old campaign. How were Daxos and Sphairdrax? Were they fighting each other?
Say again? Say again?
Is
Or
Daxos, because Daxos said in the last game that like we're fools and that he's really trying to stop everything. He's always trying to make himself look like he's trying to do something that like, and we're ruining it.
Well, yeah. That guy always thinks they're doing
Yeah.
the best thing.
That's what makes them good villains.
You said it was the ruins of Farash?
Fa'ash.
What was the question?
The Shadow Bear.
Skybear.
The Sky Bear. You might know a little bit about that.
I mean,
Daxos tried to stop the Sky Bear.
Does Dax
What's that have to do with the frozen dragon, though? Or, because this Sky Bear is not depicted as that.
right.
Fa'ash, it's not depicted being under the mountain, is it?
It does seem to be depicted being under the mountain.
There you go.
Depicted to be in them.
Would my character have ever seen the dragon? No? Nobody went to it?
Only Killian.
Only killed it.
Would we know anything about this Lord and Lady Brex?
You assumed they're probably the tapestry upstairs. If so, you've discovered some things about them.
I don't know I don't know if we're gonna get too many answers here. We might just have to take a leap of faith and head back to the mountain.
Don't we go? Isn't the way to the dragons down
There's
here?
a secret entrance here
Yeah.
that they don't know about.
I think we should go towards Fa'ash. Is that what would they know where this Fa'ash is? It's this way. I'm just pretending like that's where it is.
Is the mirror fixed to the floor?
It looks unmovable, but it is not fixed to the floor.
Slip, don't touch any of that glass. It cuts through everything.
I definitely won't.
Like armor and everything. Bags.
It cuts your soul. Well, what do you say, guys?
What does this story mean to you?
I have never seen this before. But this depicts the sky bear that the elders were talking about.
How it came to us. How it fed us its truth, its lies, its stories.
Is the sky bear good or bad to your people?
It is like many things.
I wanted so badly to just say
Yeah.
yes. Yes. Just many.
You are ready for the elder
It's just
council.
like it is like true neutrality.
Just many things.
So we don't think the mirror summoned it, like in this tapestry. You don't
Oh,
think it came down because
Daxo-
because Daxos had the mirror and it was trying
It
to
looks
stop
as
him.
if the sky bear is trying to stop them from getting the mirror.
Right.
I think that the prince was corrupted by the mirror and Daxos. And probably the dragon was trying to help him.
What is dragon?
the sky bear.
It is a bear.
Of the sky.
Dragons have fur
Are there-
and teeth,
Are there any?
and dragons have wings and scales
Yes, like my
and
armor.
bigger teeth.
As I have this dragon scale armor on.
Yeah, you
That
don't,
is not bear.
you don't need to mansplain dragons to her.
As you head to the edge of the hall, you pull one of the sconces, and the door opens. Much to the surprise of Myrtle.
Have
and
Tork and Elric been here?
I mean, I don't remember. You guys gotta tell me.
I've been to the ice dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
You
have.
were there.
I don't think I was because I was traveling with Lexi. Was it up here? Because we traveled up here on our own because we came.
No,
Only
she was
some
there.
people went down. Clara went down. Torque went down.
David went down.
David
Yeah.
went down.
Okay.
And
I don't think
Trevian.
you've been there.
Yeah.
No, because I dealt with the flash of the flower on my own.
Cold wind blows through.
And you have no clue this is here.
What is happening?
The sconces in the room that you've lit go out.
Fire.
I relight them.
Your elders.
They
are,
seem dimmer.
Your elders are very wise, but there is a whole world out there, besides just what is in the north.
We are the North.
We're going further north.
Beautiful.
That is what
I
Killian
couldn't-
has sent you to do.
Killian has told us many things. She has taught us we are the North, and we bring the North. We shall bring the North with
Any
you.
direction we go is north.
We
Lead
are
us,
actually
with us.
going north.
lead us to the North.
True north is in your heart.
I have
Therefore, this is north.
We all agree we're going north. Let's go.
you've heard of True Neutral. Now listen to True
You
North.
begin to head east. Meanwhile,
Left north,
Left north.
north down.
North north.
Are you all right? Yola, are you all right?
I just want to get out of here. We're infected. I thought they were coming back for us.
I don't know. You see Cecil, the one in your room, stand
The scary
abruptly.
one? No.
She looks around. She looks over at you, Yola. And her calm, beautiful, nice demeanor For those of you, this is inside of Garifon, the center of Trevia, locked beyond by the power of a goddess. Yola is standing next to one of the versions of Cecil. Cecil stands. She goes pale white. It's time. She starts to cry.
Cecil, what is wrong?
This is why I was born.
There's nothing stopping it now. You have to kill me. Please.
Dear, what are you talking about, Cecil? I could never do that to you.
You have to.
What do you know, Cecil?
She disappears. The room begins to crack, and you see what looks like black fungus grow into the room. Without her light, you see one by one, everyone in the room begin to, all the color seeps out of them. You see Vinar grab your hand.
Yola, I'm scared.
They will be here.
You're gone. Frozen. In the black and white. Outside.
Oh.
You feel a hand.
Are you okay?
Giola?
Not
To
to
who?
Yola,
To Clara.
to Clara.
I'm gonna say Drogo.
How are you avoiding all of this?
You've been out for quite a while. We brought you back to Ilden, through the tunnels.
Where did you find me?
You were in a grassy knoll. Perfect place for hiding. We found you in the wheat clasping that sword. The family decided to take you back in, though you owe us many debts.
So glad you chose them.
You chose.
You don't know the
I
family.
I chose the family.
I'm getting an impression.
Oh, it's amazing.
There's like 4 main ones. 3 main ones are great.
How did you guys get out of Terrafon?
Telephone is not anymore. Now it's Garanduk. You made sure of that.
Are they traitors?
Terrafon.
Garafon. I get confused with all the ucks and the ons.
How did you get out?
There I was, just minding my own business, doing business. When all of a sudden I saw this creature made of pure blue energy come in. 1 minute I couldn't move, the next minute I was running. And so were my boys. On the way out, we ran into your furry little beast. And we took him with.
Drogo.
Is that what you call it?
My bear, yes.
It's a big bear.
Thank you.
There are people coming. They keep coming in day by day. One by one. Some of them look a little too fancy for my take. Wearing a lot of gold.
The Golden Inquisition.
Inquisition, what are they searching for?
They're here to help us.
Help us from what?
That beast.
I see it. What are you gonna do with swords?
don't know what we're going to do yet.
Clear, I was there. I was there when we locked Ritchea in that castle screaming with the unborn child. I've seen a lot of things. I ain't never seen anything like this. When I was out, all I heard was screams.
I don't know how we're going to stop it, but I can only believe in hope.
That's a start.
He goes and he rubs one of the tears off your eye.
Your eyes are sparkling like diamonds. What's that about?
I don't know. All of the fated have it. They call it being star-touched.
Makes sense. You're not very, it's pretty illicit.
Have you seen any of the others?
No. You've been out for about 2.5 days. Quite the ordeal looks like you went through. What happened to your atlas?
I was able to give up that part of me.
Okay. Carlos has some meals for you. Says you're gonna finally try some cannoli.
Oh my god.
I think that's what I need right now. The others will be coming.
I hope so. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to prepare. I'm going to meet with all of the troops that have come so far.
Okay. You got a big game ahead of you. Sweet. Go.
She'll go. She'll go.
You head upstairs and you see only 3 other people. They're all standing around a table, and you see one of them wearing the apron smock, and he's nervously polishing a mug of ale. Clara! Oh, good. What you gonna do? Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. What you doing here? You were sleeping downstairs for like 2 days. We got you out through the tunnels.
That's what Don.
You're not gonna tell nobody about the tunnels, are you?
No.
Good. All right. Cool. All right. So come on in. I made you some cannoli.
Thank you.
Yeah, you ain't been trying it much, but here you go. You see a big old thing of sausage.
Jeez. She'll eat it.
Good. What do you think?
It's delicious.
That's Mama Carlos's recipe. Been in the family for 3 generations, but my mom made it.
I should have had it sooner.
Yeah. So it's just me and the boys. We got Don John out. We carried him mostly. He's a big guy. Mostly Johnny Two Fingers did that. And we got Eddie Money. That's it. That's all we could get out.
4 of them.
I'm glad you were able to.
Oh, and your bear. He's outside eating inside a house and home. He went back to that bakery and started tearing the place up.
Oh, well, he's familiar with it.
Yeah, probably didn't like it. Probably thought that whole part of his life wasn't worth nothing.
I'm so glad that you guys were able to escape.
Seemed like Providence almost. Like 1 minute I was hearing nothing but screams, and the next minute there was a blue light like a wisp, and it guided us right out. You know anything about that?
Yes,
Well, somebody must have been thinking of us. Maybe it was you.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, me too. Listen, I cleared your ledger. Don't be signing ledgers unless you're willing to unsign them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Man, to think Yakor was going live right before all this happened.
I know.
Yeah. Crazy world we live in.
Is Yakor here?
No, he was in the city. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
There's a lot going on.
Well,
right
they're figuring it out, okay? There's a lot going on for me too. You see Eddie Money come up. Come on, man, come on. He just got
rubbing his shoulders.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry. It's just a lot going on. There's these golden guys coming in. They all look like Ned.
They're from the Golden Inquisition.
Whatever. Inquisition. What are they looking for? What are they asking? What questions?
No, it's not that type of inquiry. They're not inquiring.
Then why did I call him? What the hell is that then? What is that about? It's a terrible name then.
You gotta consolidate them.
Yeah, right. Are
Listen,
you?
everybody needs the guidance, Claire. Everybody needs it, okay? Like, we're all scared. And we've seen you and your friends do all kinds of stuff. Do some magic, you know, help me, like, ease my pain.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? I see
Maybe
you
this
do it all
is
the
what we
time.
find out.
Oh, yeah. Look, do I not know that I can't? I can't. I wouldn't know. Right?
Yeah, could you, like, I don't know, change the temperature or something? It's cold in here.
She tries.
Nothing happens.
She tries again.
You have no connection.
I'm free.
Yeah, okay.
No, Carlos, this is good. I am going to go gather the troops and bring them here. We have much to discuss and much to plan for when the Seekers get here, or when the Fated get here.
What are you talking about?
Carlos, look around.
I'm looking, I mean, on our old tavern, on the edge of God knows where. Terrafon turned into Garafon, Garandukon. It's very confusing. Very convoluted.
Did you see the creature?
Yeah, I saw it.
They're coming to help us, to fight this. I don't know how, I don't know what we're going to do, but we have troops coming to help us.
What are you gonna do against that thing?
We can't just let it stay there.
So you're gonna fight it with what? Swords and arrows?
No, I think Cecil is our guide.
The little girl?
I think there's a lot more to her than what Darius and Varasha have been letting on.
Okay, I can see that. Don John don't talk about that part of his life very much.
And I think we all need to. I think it's time.
All right, well, you know, we won't be heading out for a couple days, so we'll be here if you want to talk.
I think we need to gather Don John and all the leaders of the troops coming in, and we need to find out the backstory, and we need to prepare. We all need to learn so we can teach them what we're going into. The last time this happened, it was just tentacles, and the townspeople killed themselves instantly. We need to have a plan.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Look at your hand.
Yeah, I got a cut on it. Cut myself polishing glass.
No, you didn't. Remember.
Oh, shit. I don't remember why, but I remember I cut my hands on purpose for a reason. Why can't I remember it, Clara? How come you can remember it?
Look in my eyes.
It's Simon. Yeah, I get it.
It lets me remember.
Oh, that's no good. You remember bad things. What if you forgot?
I didn't forget.
Well, like, what if you did? Like, would that get rid of all of it?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just throwing ideas out. Maybe you the problem? Think about that. What if you're the problem?
I'm sure that we are part of the problem. We shouldn't be here.
Good call. Yeah. What if I'm part of the problem?
You're not part of the problem.
Sometimes you gotta look within to find the answers, you know?
You can help me solve this problem by getting Don John and convincing him. You know him. You're a part of the family. You can convince him to open up, to prepare himself to tell us that part of his life. It is time that he needs to know that he can tell us what happened.
Okay. You don't have to be so intense about it. I'll go talk to him.
Donny Two Fingers, talk to him too.
He trusts you.
We got these 2 fingers.
Yes.
Mumbo.
Hey! Eddie Money here. What can I do to help? How about I come out there with you?
Yes.
I got your back. He starts rubbing your back.
Thank you.
You look stressed.
I need you to help me gather all of the troops that are coming in and lead them to the tavern.
There's a lot of people coming in. You got a whole, like, city out there.
Yes.
You want everybody in this town? We're not gonna fit in here.
Well, not all around the tavern. They can't go within the city limits. I don't want them to...
We're not even near the city, Clara. We're in Ilden.
I'm aware,
We
but
took the
I
tunnels.
need them to.
You're not gonna talk about the tunnels, are you?
I'm not gonna talk about the tunnel.
All right, good. 'Cause that's how we got out.
I know, and that's how we're going to go back in.
No, we can't tell people about the tunnels. You're gonna tell people about the tunnels.
We're going to eventually, yes.
No, you can't tell nobody about the tunnels.
We have to tell them.
I'm not gonna like this.
I will talk to him.
All right. You don't know. I want no part of this. Eddie Money ain't no witnesses.
You don't have to worry about it. Just go grab all the troops and bring them in.
Can you ask Eddie Money to take them home tonight? There's gotta. Someone's gotta say, "Take me home tonight" with Eddie Money here. Child of the '80s, it's killing me. Okay, sorry. I'm good.
Bring them home.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Don't let them go into the calyx light.
Don't let them know about the tunnel system.
You head out of the tavern. You see the old town of Ilda. You see the small tree that had the crow wind chimes, and you think to yourself, were they really there? Or was it an omen trying to call you towards something bigger? You see all the little towns. You see the shenanigans that you found. You see Eleanor's house. You see the librarian's house. In the distance, you see Charles Xander's little house on the hill. You see the ruins of your bakery. And outside the outskirts, you see Ron, his blacksmith. All of these have been dark for a long time.
Such a bad black.
And on the outside, you see golden armor glinting between the forests. As you approach them, your heart steels itself for a second as Drogo comes from the bakery, barreling towards you. He looks as though he's very excited to see you, but he has torn a hole into the bakery.
Halfway.
As you look over and you caress Drogo, him kind of giving you his angry, hungry look, and then kind of falling into you, you realize that you can't talk to him. You also realize that there is a connection between you and the bear. Perhaps it's love. As you look over at the army, you have a choice to make. You can rally the troops. You can try to inspire them, but you're running out of time. Is there anything more you can do? Perhaps inspiring them is the right answer, but it's intermission.
Wait, time out. You want to do it on streamer?
What are we doing?
Huh?
Oh, are you gonna go run and grab it?
Yeah. We have a little something.
Yes,
So,
we
hold
do.
on.
So no intermission quite yet.
Oh,
James-
pause
We're
intermission.
still right
Hey,
here.
Trev, will you go with her
Yep.
and grab stuff to put it on?
Yes.
And just think about it. Just think what you need.
I got you.
Great, I'm gonna play some music.
Even more exciting, right? Not just a cliffhanger for the intermission, but even Dustin's on the edge
I
of
have
his
no
seat
idea what's
now. He
happening.
doesn't know what's coming.
I'm gonna play the song Lord of the Dead.
It's a good surprise.
It's a good song. All right, I'll change it. All right.
So it's not anyone's birthday. It is, but this is our 50th stream, so
Yeah,
it's kind of a
5-0.
big deal. So that's kind of what we're celebrating.
Yeah, it is a huge deal.
Dustin, somebody from your college just said hi.
Hi.
Levi Austin.
Oh my gosh, hey Levi.
Yeah, so this is our 50th stream, and Saturday will be episode 51, and we'll be on a break until September.
Yeah, ending the campaign.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, join our giveaway for this custom dice vault.
Ooh, it's so custom.
You can put your dice in it. You can put your figures in it.
Jack Black and Son.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
All right, guys. You are. Oh, come in. Amazing DM that we love
Good job, Trevor.
so much, and that has done all of this work for us and has brought us together as friends as family and has provided a safe place for adventuring and role-playing and just having a great time. We thank you very much, and congrats on 50 episodes!
Looks like cheesecake! It's cheesecake! I'm not 50 years old.
It may be.
Honey lavender cheesecake. Oh, it's from Volcano.
Should we spin it? Do we spin it around?
Yeah,
See it?
50.
There.
50 episodes.
Yeah.
50 episodes, and
Yeah.
congrats on 50 episodes to our best friend and our greatest enemy.
Yeah. Well, let's take an intermission and eat it.
We'll be back.
Welcome back. Let's jump right back into the action. But first,
So let's not jump right back into the action.
Lies.
Once again. Ready? Let's begin.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
you promised you wouldn't intervene again. I promised we all did. We promised. But such weapons are not meant for the mortals. We must take what we can. Prevent the spread of darkness. Prevent the spread of power.
Somewhere far away in the Voral fields of Ix, in a citadel that cannot be reached, inside a chamber surrounded by silver mirrors, you see floating in the center of the chamber 3 swords of different colors.
Oh, they have it! They have it!
They don't have the fork. It's okay.
Slip, you don't
But
want those.
you promised. I lied.
Back to our game.
Oh, God.
I thought it was going to be the crystalline order.
It is the
It is.
It is the crystalline order!
Well, I thought they were going to be talking about Montague.
It is.
Oh.
Well, I knew it was them. I thought they were talking about Montague, though.
I'm not convinced Montague's not going to
That's
be in the
bad.
final game.
Well, he better be.
The dark, cold hallway stretches on and on. Whispers of ancient civilizations seem to kind of echo in the walls. Your torch's light is dim and cold, almost blue, but you walk on. For nearly a day, you walk through the ice, the tundras, the dark, the cold, until finally you reach what looks like a tunnel cut, bored into the world, made of solid ice. At the end of it, you hear what sounds like breathing echoed over and over again. You pause. What do you do?
Well, the dragon's not. This is it.
Yeah.
Now, Elric Slip, this dragon is literally crushed by a mountain. Like, the size, it's huge.
What are we doing? We have a plan for this, right?
Well,
As long as we keep going north.
I would,
that is the
as we were
plan.
walking, could I have been, like, tracking for, like, looking for, tracks of signs of Valron?
Valran? Sure. Survival.
I'm so great at survival. Oh, 23.
You detect no tracks, and you are confident of that.
Like, that he's never come this way, or it's just not in,
I mean, you wouldn't know that,
but like, not in the last.
however many days, yeah.
Okay.
You don't see any tracks. And I believe Killian had, like, could run through terrain and
Yeah.
stuff, so.
Mountain walk.
So,
I don't know exactly what the plan is.
We want to free the dragon?
maybe.
Well, I might have told the dragon a while ago that we would try to find a way to free him, but that was before some information that Torque has been given. That maybe this dragon is not what it seems.
I mean, I have a couple questions for him.
Yeah.
But as for a solid plan of what we're going to do, I mean, this entire thing has been flying by the seat of our pants.
Look, I'm really sorry about Harrigan and Azeron. Please protect the little one, and I will cast Death Ward on Slip for the next 8 hours so the dragon doesn't smash him.
Does it get squished?
I was really happy until you had that bit.
I'm sure we'll think of something.
It goes out when it's supposed to.
It's an hour.
What?
When it goes out, all of a sudden I'm gonna reach
That's
for the
what-
nearest
that's what it
person.
says. 8 hours. Yeah.
Guys, you know how before when I would cast my spell, True Seeing, that spell, I would be able to see things the way that they could have been. But now my vision returns.
So you can see right now?
I just lost it.
So you've been able to see for the last day?
Hour.
You guys are a day ahead now. So this retcon a little bit, but
sorry, that would have been.
Why didn't you tell us that when you when you harnessed the magic?
There's been this whole Mother Arglis thing has been messing with me.
Listen, Elric, you can't keep secrets.
No, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be a trick that could harm anybody.
You can see because you were going true north.
But now I...
North cured your blindness.
But he's blind again.
But I can't...
Barbarians are the worst.
No, but I can't see again.
Then we must not be going north.
All right, let's continue
We're
to
off
go
the
north.
path.
Okay, so now back fast forward, sorry.
A day later.
I think this
Elric.
dragon's gonna be mad at me,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna let you take the lead.
Okay.
What's up, buddy?
What are the limitations on your transportation spell?
Well...
I don't understand their magic.
Neither do I.
Just like clearly yelling at him.
It's echoing. It's echoing the ice tunnel.
I can take
The elders
myself and 8 other people to a place that I select, and I have to know where it is on the same plane of existence. So,
Is there a limitation on the size?
yeah,
8 of us.
I'd say roughly 1 of Killian.
Okay, so not one of dragon.
I would say, like-
the size of a city.
No,
Okay.
no, that's far too large.
Gate would do that.
I mean,
Gate.
we saw what a mirror would do, and if there's the mirror, I don't know. We could do some crazy things, though.
Well, what about?
It helps if I know where there's a teleportation circle to go to. Makes it easier to travel.
There is one in the Boyer Keep.
Teleportation circle?
Okay, I just want to point out that my
I'm
plane shift spell doesn't specify size.
there is
Gonna shift into another plane of existence.
Willing creature. If it's willing, it doesn't even. It can just
That
go.
might work. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was-
I mean, plane shift. That eventually it would bring the creature back. Is that the one I'm thinking? Or that's banishment I'm thinking of.
No, no, no. We would link hands and go to a different plane.
Right.
And come back.
Dragon.
You don't have a spell slot for that.
I sure do, because it's a 7th level spell.
Oh, there you go. It's not a terrible.
Boom.
I don't know where I would take it. Maybe back into the
Yeah.
shadow.
Ardalus.
I was just surprised by you because you're just like, I don't understand this magic, but then you're like, oh yeah, we have a teleportation circle.
Well, yeah.
That's
We know circles.
There's ruins.
We know circles.
No, ruin.
It's
It's a circle of runes.
it even says if the teleportation circle, if you were to go to one, is too small to hold all the creatures, they would just appear in a close, unoccupied space.
I
So
can,
like you could take a dragon.
I'll be
With teleport?
No.
No. I was
With
like,
plane
no
shift.
way.
I'll be ready to get us out if we need to go.
My totem is the eagle, so I can see like a mile ahead in plain view. Walking down this, am I seeing? It's still just.
It's just plain. You're not in the open air or anything like that. You can see down, but you see it gets to be black, like it goes into what looks like a larger cavern.
Okay.
Perhaps now that you've defeated that evil wizard, it'll be different for this dragon.
Maybe. Or maybe this dragon's bad.
What did this dragon tell you?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, I would say that we're walking.
Yeah.
Walking and talking.
Well, firstly, the dragon is, for lack of better terms, friendly with us. It's it likes me because of
It's like
magic.
the friend
powder.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jinx Yomiko.
All right, are we?
Yep.
Okay, so you continue.
Arriving.
As you reach the edge of the ice tunnel, it opens up into a massive open cavern. You see what looks kind of like a small land bridge, and then what looks like the ice is cut down into a caldera with black swirling water down below. This is huge. On the other side, though, you see the tunnel continues.
This away?
Yeah.
You slowly climb down the caldera.
How about how many are there? There's just the 6 of us,
Yeah.
right? All right, I'm just gonna cast fly on us. We'll solve that one real quick.
This is amazing.
What is this?
Just go
I
down.
am the Sky Bear.
I too, like the sky bear, fly.
I rise with the sky.
You fly across?
Yeah.
All right, you fly across. Deep below in the caldera, you see what looks like the writhing tentacles of some large beast that sinks below the black waters.
Is that there
Glad
before?
we didn't go there.
Oh, yeah.
Always?
Killian almost died.
Oh, that thing. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I misunderstood. I thought you said there was a land bridge going across.
Oh, there was. You guys fell, and then it was a whole thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Land bridge is
okay.
like a level 20 spell.
Yeah, no, beyond that. So anyways, you fly across, and you reach the other side of the ice tunnel. It continues on for another hour.
And keep going.
Were the tentacles a new thing?
No,
No, they were things that attacked us before.
with the green noxious gas.
Yeah, remember we fell in there. Killian fell in there.
And then we all fell in there.
Correct.
And then we teleported out of there.
It happened. There's video evidence.
We did.
So let's go ahead and you find another ice tunnel. About an hour later, you come to the end. You see something breathing far in the distance. You see it first because you have that weird ability.
Yes. There's something ahead.
It is the dragon.
I'm not going to lie. This whole time, I did not think that there was an actual dragon.
But
I can
rather
tell.
a sky bear. Do you continue?
Yeah.
I'll say it takes you about 15 to 20 minutes. About a full day of travel has passed. You are tired, but you are heroes. You have not taken a level of exhaustion, but if you exert yourself much more, you will. As you reach the edge of the tunnel, it opens up into a fallen kingdom. The ruins of Fa'ash. All around you, you see the remnants of a great civilization that looks to have been completely and utterly caved in. Larger than anything you've ever seen slip, you see something breathing. As it breathes, the mountain moves up and down. The only thing that comes close to anything you had seen would be the streak of light that went across at the top of the land of the Ferrets. The Dragon Osround. This is not as big as that, so I suppose what I just said was a little bit wrong. But you only saw it as light, so this
Right.
thing is like...
Well, my hands are shaking, but I pulled my notebook out, and I'm starting to take note. I'm trying to draw it, write down what's happening.
Okay.
It's breathing.
Yeah, I've got that. Big breathing.
The eye opens. The eye is the size of Lyra. You've come its voice echoes through the entire cavern. It fills your very soul with its timbre.
I am surprised, child of light.
We said we would.
We had questions for you.
Yeah. We promised we would try and find a way out of this for you. And it's taken a while. There are possibly options, but we need to know more.
You dare impose upon me your needs. Humor me.
For all we know, they could be your needs as well. Firstly, why does Sephirodrax want you dead?
That name is forbidden.
He looks over at you.
Child of light, you would dare call upon the shadow. You would have him utter its name in my and your presence.
From what I know, Sephirodrax was Ozeron's true love.
Misguided all the light.
We came to seek knowledge that you might have so you could tell us more.
Like a moth to a flame is light dragged into the darkness, and vice versa. Their dance sickens me.
Did she betray Ozeron?
Yes, but so did he.
Will you tell us more?
Reek of the girl. Killian, are you of her kind?
We are the North.
You are nothing.
We are not as great as Killian, but we have the North in our hearts, therefore we are.
Killian stood where you stand for 30 days and said nothing.
Can I try to? I mean, so I've seen lots of strange things in my time and heard lots of stories. I want to do insight on his story about, well, you know, light and dark, they get together because why not? Like,
Sure.
That sounds plausible as a kind of romance thing. No. An 11.
So who?
So it actually, even with an 11, it sounds very familiar to the story the Farrens told
Same story.
about.
Okay.
And Ozeron betrayed
They told it as a parable about a young boy climbing up a mountain with a girl, but it seems
Yeah.
to connect.
Ozeron betrayed Sephirodrax as well.
Of course, such was their natures. But
Would you be
must
willing to tell us what happened?
know.
What if we can get you out of here?
Then you should do it.
The tapestry in the Boreal Keep that shows this place, that shows a great being flying down and a wizard in red robes. Is that a story of you?
It smirks.
So they etched my tale. Yes. I tried to protect you all. But your greed knows no bounds.
We stopped that wizard.
It kind of tilts its head in the way it can.
He's dead. He's gone.
Are you sure?
His tower has been destroyed in every plane of existence. What were you trying to stop him from doing?
I was told to come from the sky. I was told by my master to help you.
Who is your master? From all my reading of the dragons growing up, would I know that he... Would I know that he's one of... Was it Crack? Starts with a K.
I believe it's Kavash.
Would I know that from all
No,
my...
Craxus.
All my research of dragons?
Go ahead and do a wisdom knowledge check.
Do we just... Are we just afraid of dragons and say they're bears?
Was it Karax?
Can I do a wisdom
Craxus,
check?
I'm almost positive. I have it written on my phone, but we're using it to stream.
Is it what you sent us?
Yeah.
Can I use wisdom instead of knowledge?
No, this would be knowledge, nature, or history.
Oh. Those aren't good. 13.
No, and the dragon gods are super rare, so you would know.
Torch, you have more questions?
Indraconic. What happened to our friend Valren?
I do not know this name.
Wasn't he here with?
They left together. We don't know if they ended up both coming this way.
In Draconic, did anybody visit you since the last one of us saw you?
The warrior.
It is Craxus.
Steel trap.
Torque.
What all this boils down to is that there is a great beast that descends on our city, the Calyx beast. And is there anything that you can do to help us?
He looks really deep at you.
You recover. Have you come to kill me?
She has asked. But I have declined. Maybe in not so many words, but I have no desire to bring more pain on this world, and I don't think that killing you would have any benefit whatsoever.
Even at the risk of yourself?
I think killing you in such a cold-hearted way would be the ultimate risk to myself. I would rather sacrifice myself.
You would fall completely into shadow. You need the light.
What do you propose?
I've been studying under Azerhan. I found out that I'm much closer to him than I ever thought. I will put my dragon wings out. And I've been studying how to transport willing people and creatures to different planes. And I think if we all transport to another plane and back, here you won't be trapped any longer.
It doesn't say anything.
But you would have to be willing.
To be free. I am willing.
What other planes would my character know
None.
besides the Evanfell?
You know the Evanfall, you know Adalis. That's it.
Have we been to Adalis?
Yeah, it was a bad place.
Yeah.
That's where the high tower was.
Yeah, that's where we just were.
It sits between the Evanfall and, like, they are connected. They are right next to each other.
Does the mountain look like it would just like collapse?
Oh,
if
yeah.
it left.
Oh yeah.
And
There's no
keeps on it?
people here. No, we're a day away.
We're
Oh.
in
Correct.
the mountain.
Okay.
Correct. That's a good question though.
Maybe we don't do this right away.
What are we waiting for?
We don't have
The
time.
rest of us to get out first, or can you take multiple
I
people?
can take
Or
8
take-
people.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can take 8.
Does it say creatures?
Yeah. 8 willing creatures.
Okay.
We teleport to like some horrible hellscape.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to just banish it because then it couldn't get back and then it would, yeah. But I could take all of us and then cast it again and bring us
I think
all
I
back.
think banishment, like it's a concentration for up to 1 minute.
No,
and
no,
then
this spell you can try to banish an unwilling creature with plane shift as well.
Right. Okay.
But like, then we would all die under the mountain.
That's true.
And like, I don't want, like, we're
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
free him.
That makes sense.
Let's try it.
Sure.
The only other plane I know is the Evanfell.
Well,
And the only place I can think of is that dripping tree.
well, you can take us there and like right back again, right? You don't look too sure.
I mean, I can't.
Wait a second. I think I remember the dripping tree place. That's our plan?
Why am I coming along? Slip, if you stay here, the mountain will crush you.
That is an excellent point. Take me with you.
Okay. Are we gonna try this?
I would like to see
We are
the
going-
dripping bear.
We're going to try to help you.
We have to link hands in a circle. So I would we have to all be touching. So I think that Kevin and I would or Torque and I would probably touch the dragon.
If this works, what prevents me from seeking vengeance on your kind?
We are doing this
I would
because we said we would. We told you we would help you. And I like to think that we are people of our word.
Who do you need to seek vengeance on? Anyone who did anything to you is long dead. We would hope that for this great, great favor we're doing for you, that you would help us, not turn against us.
This is the Sky Bear. Yeah.
That's what we think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of us who do know you, remember you, or whatever you are, we praise you, Sky Bear.
Sky Bear.
You can take vengeance on Queen Ashara and her people.
Do you say that? He doesn't know who that is.
He's an intelligent being,
Okay.
and he could figure that out.
Forget that.
He's just reading a book.
The Yara. Now I know.
Queen of Glass.
The Queen of Glass.
Now, like I said, what we're doing for you is not contingent on you helping us after this is done. We're doing this because we said we would help you. It is our hope and our humble request that you would assist us. But what happens after here is entirely up to you. And we recognize that.
You are ice. Ice is cold. Cold is north. You are good.
He eats you.
You could have killed all of us by now, and you know it. You need us.
Then risk it.
For a chocolate biscuit.
Does everyone hold hands?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So
North is
Wait,
Torque and I are
question.
touching
Is this dragon matte colored or would you say metallic colored?
white, isn't it?
It's silver.
Silver.
Silver dragons are good.
Nabell's not the same as D&D.
No.
But I don't think typically, yeah, they're Metallic dragons are typically good.
Yeah, it's the.
He is depicted on the tapestry of trying to help the people.
Right.
That's right.
He is
And
kind of-
Against Doxos.
But he did that
Against
strictly
Doxos.
because his master told him to.
Which he still would be listening to his master.
Right.
Unless his
Who is a
master
god who's probably a god at the level of Azeroth. So,
I love that you destroyed the thing that he was sent down to protect. I mean, to keep from not being
yeah, and we
used.
destroyed.
Yeah, we're not gonna-
So I put my
No, that you
hand
would
on
like
his
that.
face,
Just barely, yeah. Like,
and then you would put your we're in a circle. I'm gonna say you'd be on the other side.
Yep.
Okay.
the gap between you is
Yeah.
humongous.
Well, I think we're both pretty close.
You're
to
gonna
the
have to like
dragon.
basically touch like the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all fit in a circle. Okay. Azeron, we need your help to free one of your kind. And I picture the Evenfell in the drawer.
You cast it?
Yeah, harness. Level 7 magic.
Final answer.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
The dragon jumps
I'm
in a
for
little
it.
ichor.
He squishes the tree.
Fuck.
Well,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna cast it immediately when we get there again. If we get there.
The spell begins to cast. As you lay your hands, all of a sudden you see what starts off like a small spark. It spreads through each one of you, as though the fire looks like it's spreading on the ground, like the beginning of a forest fire. Just it quickly moves through the circle until finally it touches the dragon. The dragon ignites in a kind of like white light and starts to kind of almost howl in pain because of the flames against its ice. As you continue kind of concentrating on the spell, trying to plane shift out of existence, the dragon kind of wiggles against your hands, and all of a sudden the flame turns blue. You blink and you're gone. A moment later, you find yourselves kind of hit, and you first just whoom, left-handed music. Crazy. I don't want to run the ball, but I'm like, okay, here we go. This was. Nope, that's not right.
That sounded nice. We can keep that one.
I know.
You hit first.
Oh no.
All of a sudden you do not see darkness. You see the swirling maelstrom of ice. Like a tundra moving alive. You hear the screams, kind of the yells of, "Where are you?" of your friends, like reaching out, but the ice is hitting so fast that it feels like it's cutting your flesh. You believe that you're close to one another, but you cannot see each other. What do you do?
We have resistance to cold damage.
Not this, you Immediately, your body temperature begins to lower. You feel warmth from the flames of Azeron, but they are dousing quickly. Immediately, you look, and the tips of your fingers and toes are already frostbitten.
I would try to concentrate harder on the spell to bring everything together, because I'm casting this.
Sure.
So, I don't know
You're gonna like sit and begin to concentrate.
Yeah.
Do it. Concentration check.
Oh, I get advantage on that.
Do it.
I like this shit.
I punched the dragon.
28.
You see, so you don't really see this, but Lyra, you fall to your knees and you begin to concentrate, believing in your god, believing that you will bring it together and be able to cast it back. You ignite into a blue flame. In this icy tundra, you see the blue flame in the distance peeking through the tundra, but she is further away than she should be.
Just like to point that my Azeron dice rolled a 19 and my blue dice rolled a 2.
What do you do?
I cast, I pull out the loot and I'm shivering. We didn't start the fire!
It was always burning since the world. And I cast Fairy Fire, which is like 20-foot cube around me. Every object and person is like outlined.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm looking around to see if I can see anybody.
You see Elric and you see Marith. They're in the distance, kind of. They're barely walking against the wind. It's blowing so hard.
I'm Elric is looking around blind, and he's casting light up into the air, almost like a flare, like.
That's not how light works. You have to touch an object. And
Is it?
Yes.
I'll just run
So you
off.
lose your turn.
Has it been too long for fly to still be in effect?
Yeah, it was an hour.
Can I run over to both of them and like just try and pick them up?
Yeah, you can run over to him and pick him up. What's your strength?
20.
Okay, he picks you up, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go over to the little one too.
Come, brave blood.
Yeah.
I'll go to this one, cause
You can't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see him.
Nobody
We
can
just
see me.
The fairy fire has ignited these three.
Oh, okay.
I'll beat feet towards the blue flame.
Okay, perfect.
I'll go towards him then.
Okay, she finds you.
All right. Who's there? Help!
Come. The north is strong here.
I can't see. Pick me up.
I did.
Oh.
The cold is getting very, very cold. Constitution saving throws.
I thought you said cold was good.
It is.
That crazy equation of yours.
We get advantage.
You do not have advantage against this.
Oh,
It is-
come on.
it is not a natural cold.
27.
12.
18.
Okay, good.
12.
Not good.
11.
Probably 11's not good.
Nope.
12.
Nope. Okay, so all of a sudden you begin to freeze to death. So the people who failed 12, basically the DC's a 15 or lower, you begin to freeze to death. So literally your movement is halved and you're dying. You're freezing to death. Those of you who succeeded can move as normal, half speed, because the weather is so bad.
Okay. So I'm freezing
To
to
death.
death. Can I
have
move at all?
Yes.
Okay,
Do I
I
have
am going to take. I can dash. That's my bonus.
So you're half of half.
Okay, that's fine. That's just normal speed.
Okay, she is 200 feet away.
Okay. I'm going.
Hang on. Wait. Who else is with us? Is it just you and me right now?
Just you and them. It is those
I'm
two,
being
and
carried.
Pork is alone.
Okay.
Who made the save?
I did.
Yeah, you're ignited in flames.
How far away is she?
200 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna dimension Doris. Tell me the direction.
North.
Face her. Hold me and face directly at her.
Towards that north.
We're walking that direction.
All right. I'm dimension door 200 feet straight ahead.
Okay, one number you don't want on a D4.
On a D4.
Four directions.
One number you don't want on a D4.
number
3.
one.
Two.
Okay. You're 100 feet closer to light.
Is it only 100 feet?
That's what Dimension Door.
No, I can do up to 500.
Oh, you're not going to be able to get that pinpoint accurate. You're 100 feet closer.
Okay.
I don't know what that was, but we're closer.
Do I know my spell cast is instantaneous?
Yep.
Okay.
But you're concentrating on it, and that's the right thing to be doing.
Yeah, I was just curious, like, do I need to keep concentrating on it?
Yes.
Because it's not normally concentration.
Correct.
Okay.
Marith, this is just the north. Not behaving, you can make it.
Great Arthur, now give me strength. I'm gonna just start bolting forward.
Okay, what's your movement speed?
40.
So 40. So you're moving 10. So if you're moving your whole movement, you'll go 20 feet. So you're at half, and you're moving at half speed. So like you're just, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
You'll move 20 feet.
That's the only thing I
He
can
moves
do.
20 feet. As you move 20 feet closer in 6 seconds, you begin to think, maybe you won't make it.
All right, I'm going to do a little bit of. I'm gonna pump up with some like hand of healing type
Yep.
magic, some healing, a little bit of physician's touch. It does
Yeah.
the, and then I'm going to do something along the lines of like a stillness of mind, where I put myself into a monk trance-like state, and all I'm focused on is getting towards that blue flame, and that's all. Like my entire existence is based.
You
on
gonna
right
burn
now.
key points for some of this? Yeah, okay.
Yes, oh, yes.
I would say that would. So, like, basically, as a monk, you forego the pain you're feeling, ignoring it, and just run. So I would say you move at normal speed.
Okay.
And you can move a lot.
That's 50. Yeah.
You can move about like 150 feet around.
If I'm dashing, yeah, it's
It's crazy.
yeah.
He's got to use his
double-
bonus actions for the key points
yeah.
for his
Right,
stillness of
yeah.
mind.
So
and stuff,
so this will be I get my speed would be 100 if I'm dashing and doing the
The bonus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. You move 100 feet. You're 100 feet away from her.
Okay.
Meredith, I don't want to put you under a lot of stress, but I think I am freezing to death.
Stress makes us strong. Stress makes
Yes,
us strong.
go faster
Stress makes us
now.
strong.
Slip, do you want to do anything else?
That's all.
And do you have any fire spells to warm him?
No. No, I don't.
Oh no.
I have vicious mockery, but that's not gonna help.
Brother, the Ursanon is ahead. Tell yourself that. North, north, north. And she's gonna go into rage and dash forward again.
Okay, so we're going into the next round, so Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
You make it, you'll get some more strength to actually run forward.
Perfect.
Do I get advantage on these? Do I have to make them?
No, yeah, you have to make
19.
them.
Just normal?
Normal. So 15 DC.
19.
I get a 16.
Okay,
Like 16.
perfect. So if you made a 15, then you start to like you're resisting the cold. All right, so we're gonna go back to you guys. So you go into rage.
Yes.
You start to dash.
Yes.
All right.
North, north, north. And I'm just gonna go. Sorry.
So how fast are you going?
I can move 40 feet, so
20.
20, but I can also dash. So
You move 40 feet. You're 60 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, so Torque, you'd move 50 feet because it's half speed.
Gotcha.
So you're 50 to 150 feet away.
my
People made it. Okay. So how
Did
far
you
away
make
were
it?
you?
it was 100.
Yeah. No.
More than
You moved 20, so you're 180,
180,
and you just moved full speed because you got that, so you moved 40, so you're 140 feet away.
Yeah.
You have to remember this.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
There you go.
You doing anything?
Yeah. As we're dashing, how far did we make it on this round? Another 50? Or 50
Jamie.
feet away?
What?
How close are you,
We
Jamie?
are 60 feet away.
60 feet away. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use up another big old spell slot, cast True Seeing again. Hopefully I can see through the snow.
No, but you can see normally.
I can see normally. Okay, after I cast that, can I do a perception check to try to see the dragon?
Sure, perception.
I know, this was wondering if because I kind of want to locate him.
Sure.
It's fighting the tree.
19.
You see that the snow seems to be moving like in an odd way. So that you see the flame of Lyra, and in front of her something seems off.
So like we're running towards it, something seems off, and Lyra's on the other side of it.
Lyra's
Like,
here.
do I
something
think
seems
that
off,
the
you guys are
dragon's
here.
doing
Okay.
this?
You
Like
have to
this-
decide what your character
like-
wants to think.
Because I just don't think the dragon wants to stay in the Evanfell. Like, why would he?
Okay.
But
Okay.
I feel like he's doing this.
Okay. So then
I would shout out, like, stop the storm and let us take you back to where you'll be free.
Persuasion.
Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Ooh,
18 plus 6.
Did it.
24.
did it. Did it.
Okay, at the end of the round, you'll figure out what happens. So we're back to the round. Constitution. Yeah.
I would like to.
You really must go, Meredith. It's cold outside.
I'm giving you bardic inspiration. You'll get a d6 on that roll
Good.
Perfect.
For the cons.
for the cons.
Con saves 15.
Because you're
I
carrying
can roll
me.
it after, right?
You can roll it after. Yep.
23.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
19 plus 26.
21.
we need a 15.
Oh,
all right.
24.
Good.
21.
Okay, so everyone's good. You guys are resisting the storm. What do you do?
I keep screaming north and I'm moving.
Okay, you will fall out of rage because you didn't attack them.
I know, but that's
still
fine.
cool.
I only use it for.
Yeah, it is good. I like it.
Thank you.
You should just play Barbarian all the time. This is great.
You're all running through this storm. All right, so Jamie, you make it 40 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 20 feet away. 20 feet away. You make it.
40 feet, so I'm 100 feet away.
Okay.
Another 50, so I'm just 50 more left.
Okay.
Those two are
I'm
with
being
them.
carried.
I know. You guys do anything else?
No, I'm still concentrating on the true seeing.
Perfect.
But once we get close, I would yell to Lyra, "The dragon's behind you!"
Okay.
The dragon's
Actually,
behind you!
I would also, while I'm running, I'll reach into my pouch and pull out a piece of paper and crush it in my hand like I usually do, and you'll see that shadow-laced flame, and I press it into my chest, and I'll cast Shield of Faith just to give myself
Light
some
yourself
kind
up?
of barrier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and light yourself up.
I would just cast Fireball myself.
Can't do that. I did something.
I don't know.
It doesn't work. The shadows don't come.
Does the spell not work?
It doesn't work.
You heard Dustin. Right? Okay.
Sister!
Yeah, I'll just keep running then.
The end of the turn, all of a sudden, it looks as though the entire sky moves in front of you, like the horizon moves. Wings expand up, blocking the storm. You see two pure azure eyes in the storm.
I do not wish to return.
It suddenly breathes, and you see ice breath just go flying into the sky. And as it comes down, it's like knives just blowing everywhere. The dragon is literally destroying everything in its path. Your turn.
This is good.
You want to stay in the Evanfell. I need to know for sure before we leave.
Okay. Con saves. With this storm, it's an 18, ladies and gentlemen.
19.
Perfect.
Ooh. 18.
Oh, 19.
19.
23.
All right. Good rolls, guys. Good rolls. This could be bad.
I have a good con. Like, I have a good ad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just getting lucky.
Nice.
Just luck.
As a monk, I
I'm-
get to add my proficiency to my
Right?
save.
Oh, stop.
I'm gonna
bragging.
keep trekking forward.
You'll reach Lyra.
You are the North. You belong there. Let us help you. North, North, North. She's gonna just.
Nice.
That makes it worse.
She drops me to do
I
that.
just keep running forward. North, 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 Skyback!
Okay, so you move 40 feet. So how far away are you?
60.
Okay.
Yeah,
You should
I'll
reach her, right?
Yeah, I'll finish out
reaching.
my other 50 feet.
So Slip and
Yep.
Meredith are not quite there. You feel the hands grab you. She is literally igniting the area in warmth.
I'd say like the moment I come to like whoever might be around me, the first two people I come against, I'll do Hands of Healing, assuming everybody's like hurting somehow.
Okay.
Just to
Nice.
just boost it.
Nice.
Since I can see Merlin? No.
Meredith.
Merritt.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use my automaton because it's obnoxious, and you'd be able to hear it through the storm to give you bardic inspiration.
I have 2 bardic inspirations now.
I don't think
Good.
They don't.
Well, then I cancel it because mine's better.
Correct.
All right.
That is true.
Oh, yes.
You guys
Yep.
you have another die.
1d12.
Sorry, man.
That's a low blow, but it's true. But you're right.
Does he answer?
Not that it's better, it's more shrill.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's more like. Yep.
Does he answer me?
His wings come coming down, and it feels like you get hit with literally a hurricane. It's gonna be a reflex dexterity saving throw to stay on here, actually just not to get blown all the hell away.
Everyone?
Yep.
Dex.
Question. Would danger sense come into this? Advantage on dex saves when it's
A trap?
Yeah, and
No.
spells and stuff. Okay.
23.
21.
29.
18.
24.
18.
You guys don't make it. So literally barreling down into the earth, strength of the level 16 and 8 heroes that you are. You barrel down, and this dragon's baleful fury just passes over you. You're all screaming, "Get to Lyra!" At this point, final Constitution saving throw. Because I think at that point, everyone will reach her.
We'll be 20 feet away.
Do I have to even go in there?
19.
Only not Nat?
You're okay though.
Yeah,
He
I'm
needs
okay.
it. He needs
Yeah,
it.
he needs
20.
it. Did you make it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
21.
Okay, so you two are freezing to death?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming I would lose my concentration.
Yes.
We're there though.
But
so-
we're there, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just like
20 feet away.
I'm Lyra.
Come on!
They're 20 feet away. Does anybody want to like arm grip, like do anything
Yes.
to help them?
I'm yes. Your sister reaches for you.
I'll go.
I put you down. Stay.
I mean, can we all move 20 feet closer?
I would say you can't.
I can't.
You can't.
I will run
That's an
towards the
idea.
two of them and pump them both up with another hands of healing and then run back.
I would say you could probably like start dragging them.
I
You
think
have
you
so much
could.
movement.
You probably could drag them back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If that's something, yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you? You have 100 feet of movement. You
Yeah.
could go 50.
Yeah.
Like they're only 20 feet away.
Yeah,
And if
you
I
could
spend
go
another
20
key
and
point,
20.
I can get another 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that. So yeah, he dragged. He literally. You see Torque come running out of the storm.
This little note
Dragging these
drags
barbarians.
two barbarians.
like
One barbarian.
One barbarian and one.
Oh yeah, I guess.
179 barbarian.
So you have a choice to make. You feel the pool of like Ozeron's light dimming, but it's like a cord, like it could pull you back, and you have the dragon literally just breathing ice and death into this frost area.
Oh God.
What do you want to do?
So I can try to bring the dragon back with me.
You can absolutely try to bring the dragon back.
Do we have any group consensus on what?
Does the
right
spell
thing to do?
fail if it's not consenting to go back?
It has to be willing.
Will it fail?
He would have to make a save if he's not
Correct.
willing.
Oh God, and it's a
I think if we drag him back and he does not want to come back, that will be bad. Like
But why does he want to stay here?
I think we already.
it does not matter. It's a dragon, and he wants to stay.
He wants to fight the shadows.
I would say he's an ancient dragon, and we already screwed up by releasing him and not killing him, based on the fact that he's summoning a snowstorm.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't think so.
I don't think that if you're not gonna do this in character, guys, come on.
I think we should get out of here.
How's that?
We came to the dragon for a reason.
Praise be the dragon.
I'm sorry, I think Lyra would try to take him.
I think Lyra,
Probably
right?
would.
Like,
I think she would.
so I'm gonna recast the spell.
You cast the spell. You're trying to pull everyone back, including the dragon.
Yeah.
What does the dragon have to do?
If he doesn't want, it's a charisma saving throw of 18.
Of 18.
Don't dragons have like?
They have crazy.
No, they have crazy intelligence. I
They
don't know.
have crazy charisma.
They have crazy.
They're just crazy.
I don't know if I don't know if their charisma's as high as.
Okay, this dragon will forego its legendary saves for this spell.
Okay.
You gave the dragon a taste of power, and now he doesn't want to.
Ancient Silver Dragon has a +6 charisma.
So it needs a nat one.
Needs an 11.
Got a chance.
No, it needs
11 or
11
lower.
or lower.
11 or lower. Are you rolling an evil dice or a good
Yeah.
dice?
Of course, I'm gonna roll an evil dice.
Why is evil?
Because Dustin.
Here we go.
Come on!
I don't know.
I don't know what I want.
Exactly. I don't know which side to cheer for.
What's the right answer?
Valron believed in you.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what should happen. I think whatever happens should. Whatever
That's
you
probably
roll
what should happen,
I'm gonna
right?
be depressed either way.
Oh,
Really
was
hopped
it?
around there.
It was a 20 for a second. 14, so it rolls a 20.
So it does not
It doesn't
come back if it doesn't want to.
Correct.
Oh,
Where do we end up? Where did you?
I would have tried to take us to Ilden, where we're all supposed to meet.
Can you choose a place?
You choose a place like you would choose like the City of Brass, or you would choose a plane of existence.
Would you choose a location? Is that what it says?
It
That's
doesn't.
super important.
No.
You can specify a target destination in general terms, such as the City of Brass on the elemental plane of fire, or the Palace of Dissipator on the whatever.
So you're trying to choose the town of Ilden.
Like where we told everyone to meet. Because that's where we need to get back to.
With a dragon.
With an ancient dragon.
You guys, okay, listen.
All right, this is the plan.
A dragon bigger than the town we're meeting in just appears out of nowhere.
Maybe it's gonna be like
In the sky.
We don't have enough
If it
alcohol
comes-
for it.
I persuaded it very good.
I persuaded him.
This sounds like a cool song.
You appear. You get hit into the earth and just like it just spews you out. Like so you get hit like a meteorite hitting the earth, just like shrapneling you all into the ground. You're still steaming from your god pulling you back. Not from the Evan Fall, but from an elemental plane of ice.
Oh, that dragon moved us. Oh, that's why he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, as you look up, you notice in the distance, kind of like bokeh out, you see an army of gold running towards you, headed by a druid holding a great sword. As you look, it looks like one of the. So you're running. You notice one of the largest cairns you've ever seen, like a rock. Like basically, it looks like Devil's Tower, just sitting in the middle of a field, and the wings open.
Oh yeah.
As it does, your army gets blown back onto their backs as an ice dragon crushes into the ground of Ilden. One of its fingernails comes crashing down on Xander's entire home.
Oh no. I feel bad.
It screams out into the sky and immediately it starts to snow.
We brought the North with us.
Initiative.
Wait.
Oh, no, we're not fighting the. This was
Initiative.
This was the plan.
Wait, we have advantage on initiative.
No, we're not going to do initiative. Yes, you are.
Next game?
Initiative.
We have advantage.
We're gonna die.
All right, so
2 rounds.
You have that sword on you still. It's good for 8 hours.
And that just protects me from.
If you were to get hit with overkill, or anything that would make you die instantly, or if you go to 0 hit points, you would go to 1.
30 or higher.
No.
20 to 25.
Yeah, 22.
27.
That's wow, guys.
Don't mess with slip, man.
No, for real. Jesus.
Does Clara need proof? No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He chose to come back with us.
Yes, he did.
Why would he fight us?
15 to 20.
I hope this is an initiative to fight the
15.
Kaylee.
15 to 20.
15 for
Can I be the
Myrtle.
Anybody? 15 to 20. No. Oh my God. Okay. 10 to 15.
10.
10.
Oh. I think that means you're.
Yeah, I'm
I rolled
7.
nat 1 for Clara.
So I got 7 total.
Okay. So Clara, with your nat 1, you like literally you're running toward it in one of the most heroic gestures, and you just fall, just back at the
Still not
sight
used
of
to the
this
great
thing.
sword.
That's fair.
Pulls you down.
All right, Elric, you're up.
Oh. Perception check. Perception check. How many of our armies do we have, and do I see the bad guy army, or is it just the dragon?
What?
Yeah, I don't know what we're fighting here. There's nothing to fight.
That's going to be a 13.
With a 13, you see the dragon, and you see about 200 golden inquisition.
That's it.
I mean, with a 13, yeah, that's all you got.
Coup.
You see the dragon though. It's most of your vision.
The dragon we saved.
I mean, you know it's there. I guess you can't see anything, right? No, you have true seeing, right?
Yeah.
No, I lost it.
He lost it.
Because he was freezing it.
Yeah, so I can't see shit anyways.
But you know it's there, and you hear about 200 men. Okay. All right, that's it.
201 we get there.
Yeah, technically blindness, you fail everything that has sight checks, but it doesn't matter. Slip!
If I were invisible.
And I cast invisibility.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
That's good. Yeah.
That's smart. Myrtle.
He can still see you, but that's okay.
She's gonna.
I don't. Slip would never know
eagle-eye
that.
peek.
I don't even know it.
Hey, perception, go ahead. I'll give you advantage on it.
I'm almost positive. Yeah.
There's an army right
She has no idea where she's at, and she's gonna look around.
Our characters don't know they're an initiative.
My character doesn't think she's an initiative.
Yeah, all we know is
19 plus 5, 24.
bet.
Slip's always in fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
Okay, 25.
And it's usually flight.
You see the dragon. It takes up your whole peripheral. You do see that there's quite a big army, probably at least 1,000 men, but it's not the whole Inquisition. It's completely knocked down. Like, if this thing attacks, it will decimate this army. Like,
Dragon.
yeah. I mean, you would need an act of extreme heroism to take this thing down. It is an ancient one.
We're not taking the dragon down. It's fine. It's friendly.
All right, Lyra, step up then.
Oh my god. She's not gonna attack the northern dragon. So.
The ice bear, the sky bear.
The sky bear is released! That's it.
Throw your hands up, praise it. Like, what do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
The sky. She's just like the sky bear. Just steps on her.
North.
You're up.
Oh, it is me.
Yeah.
Dragon, army, sky bear. Who do I fight? I'm gonna pull my great sword, and that's all I'll do.
Yeah, sounds good. Lyra.
Let's talk. Help us. Please don't hurt our people. We fulfilled our promise.
Torque.
I yell up to the dragon. Don't be alarmed. These are all our people. They will not attempt anything against you. And once any of this is done, or at any point in time you wish to go back to the plane that we came from, we can take you back. Now just wait for a response.
Clara.
Lyra, what's going on?
Beautiful.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Dragon. It takes one step, basically moving like what feels like a mile. It lifts itself up, its wings arch itself back, and you see it taking a huge breath. As it does, the trees around you like bend inward toward it. You see what looks like ice, but it looks like plasma. Just as it shoots across the sky, you literally see, so like it's shooting up here, and the trees under it freeze and shatter. It's heading east. The beam heads east beyond the horizon.
What's east?
Jakar.
What's
My debt is paid.
And it flies up.
Oh, why would you scare us like that?
And it flies into the distance. You're out of initiative.
Because I was about to unleash some terrible, vicious mockery on them.
you big stinky dragon.
So it's not gonna help us. Or
But it
maybe
did help
is.
It did something. Yeah.
You
What?
literally, so like where it shot, you see like it ripped the entire earth apart. There's like a straight line in the earth, almost like it made a road of ice.
To where?
East.
What's directly east of where we're at? You know.
Of course he does.
I mean, I feel like we would know.
I think you should know too, yeah.
I need to look
After
at the
2
map.
years, yeah.
Can I look at the map?
So
What kind of south? Just directly east or not south?
eastish.
East or southeast?
Eastish.
Northeast?
It's all north,
I
man.
thought you said west.
East.
What was that?
Was
The sky bear.
That was the dragon that we promised to free.
The ice dragon.
Yes. We freed him.
What about the tower?
She doesn't know any of it.
We have a lot to talk about. We'll fill you in, but I think we all need a rest. We were just...
Yeah.
Did I hear Clara?
Yes, it's Clara.
Clara!
Hello. You made it.
You're okay.
Not everyone made it. We have a lot to tell you.
David?
We all put our heads down. Shake our head.
Garifon is east-northeast.
Garifon. So did we think he shot it at the Calyx Beast? Like, is that what we were assuming? Like, is that the way? If I were gonna go back to Garifon, would I take the ice road?
Survival.
16.
You certainly could.
Okay.
Just blew up Cecil.
I'm so sorry. I should...
Jillian. David. Hargan.
Janella.
Boric. Janella.
Janella was there.
She's taken prisoner.
And the tower, it's gone. It's destroyed because of Trash King, but I'm not convinced that we completely lost him.
Sunrise.
Somewhere out there.
Janella wipes away her tears.
Clara?
Clara.
Yep. Sorry, Clara wipes away her tears. The family made it out. They went through the tunnels.
The secret tunnels?
All of a sudden your neck is cut.
Just massaging her back.
They don't know about the tunnels.
You don't talk about the tunnels.
There's just this garrote that comes out of nowhere.
This is like the piano wire just...
Eddie Murphy being like massaging her back the entire time.
Lyra Carthagen is here.
I see. Has anyone else made it? The Boreal Keep, they're on their way.
They're sending 300.
Has anyone seen Snake Eye Joe? Has Snake Eye Joe made it back?
Do you see no pirates?
I'm so glad that you were all here.
For now, at least.
We have much to talk about. Don John is here, and I think that he would be a great source of knowledge.
Varasha. We found Varasha in the tower, or what we thought was Varasha, and she's the one who... David Slip found some weird glowing sword in...
She tried to take it from me.
Yeah. And David ended up stabbing her and burned out of existence.
I saw Varasha as we left the castle.
The Argolis, Argolis. I don't really know how it works.
Is that what that thing was?
I haven't heard its whispers since David sacrificed himself.
And the teleportation crystal that Darius gave us was tainted somehow.
Tainted.
Tainted love.
I don't have any words to say.
I think we all need to rest.
Let's head back to town.
We're in Ilden.
Left of it.
Well, I'm assuming we're a little bit outside because charging army and everything.
You hear the galloping of horses and the slow trudge of a mule. Going slower than the rest of the army, you see a large caravan park itself right next to Ilden, the bakery.
What was its name?
The door opens and you see Carthagen Joe come out with pomp and circumstance. Carthagen. Ill-fated! Did you see that thing fly across the sky?
Yeah.
I think it was a dragon.
It was.
I didn't think they were real.
Ow!
Lyra has a knack of bringing dragons to us.
There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'll put it in a song, something like that. Anyways, I've had the longest conversation with your two friends. And you see two paladins of the Golden Inquisition come out of the back. By George! The fated we arrived as you asked us to, and we've come with Carthagen Joe and look, it's Lendo. Yes. Hugs.
Yeah,
Hugs.
definitely.
Hugs. Come. Where is everyone?
This is it.
This is kind of what's left.
You see Len just put his head down.
Yes, war does take much from us. Did you see the sky shatter the other day? About 2 days ago, the whole sky was filled with towers.
We could see that from here too.
We were further east 2 days ago, but yes.
That was us. We destroyed those towers.
Same. That's the way this world works, and your eyes are glowing. It's pretty amazing. Talk!
Yeah.
Talk! I want to let you know first off, because you and I have that special relationship. I've been off the drink.
I'm very proud.
It's tough.
I imagine.
It was you and I that talked about that, right?
I think so.
Got down to
no,
only
that's not
one
shit.
shellfish. I've got down to one shelf a day.
Anyways,
200 hours.
see,
No, he never talked about
his drinking problems. See, as promised, we brought our men. Where is your army?
Our army's on our way back from Helvetia, and the rest of our army.
No, they were near us on the ocean. Some of us took the land. Where are the pirates and your ships?
They should be on their way back here. They should have been here by now.
Oh, that's not good because our land contingency is nowhere near this force of the damn pirates attack our men at sea.
No,
No.
they wouldn't do that.
All right, well, you have your 15,000, and we had about 5,000 on ships, and then you also had that ragtag group of about 500 pirates, maybe more. So we are out
No,
a
there's
significant amount of men.
no. They'll be here.
So we did pass north. We saw Garathon. What is happening with that? Really tragic. Tragic.
Yeah, but the dragon might help with that.
Maybe.
It went that way.
Interesting.
Just have hope. They'll be here.
Well, we're gathering for whatever we can do.
Is there any way we can communicate with the people that are still supposed to be coming magic users?
No, I can't.
Okay.
But every once in a while, I hear Lyra's voice in my head.
Who would have been like the general or whoever leading the main forces down here?
Oh,
the
Ganz.
ship. Huh?
Tango Legande or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Tango.
Tango Legrande. Yeah.
I can send him a message.
Oh God, do you have to?
I was gonna say, if I rest, I can probably prepare to send some type of message, but I can't do it right now. I'm too weak. I did just take us to 2 different planes of existence.
Yeah.
Okay, you cast it. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 15 words.
The Tango Grande.
I think I have it.
This is Elric. How close are you?
Hello, this is Latingo Grande. We are about 4 days north of your position. We have come, but some of your pirates, well, they absconded.
They have what?
They have absconded.
As
renegades do.
Okay. I let everybody in the group know that they are 4 days away. However, we lost the pirates.
Can you send a message to Snake Eye? Or Micah?
I can. Let me know.
Stupid Micah.
Make sure.
Why would Micah be your choice?
Or who else is there?
Fickle Phil.
Sarah?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Snake Eye.
Cassandra?
Okay.
Anyone?
Snake Eye, this is Elric. We heard you broke off from the fleet. Are you okay?
Good thing he's not dead.
Is that you, me boy? It's good old Snake Eye Joe here. We've got a surprise for you, Wizdu. Yes, we may have left the ships, but we're on our...
One more time.
Put another quarter.
You cut out after you talked about a prize. Are you on your way here?
It was amazing, it was. There we was, and the flames surround us, and the light went out of their eyes, I swear it by the gods of the sea. And we're on our way, Elric, I swear.
It's not a good spell.
Yeah, they're on their way. They're on their way. They're not going to be here in time, but they're on their way.
Are you sure?
With that riveting tale.
The lights went out of their eyes, I swear it.
They could be an hour away. You have no clue.
I would just still count on them being here.
Man.
Hey guys! Clara, I know it's I know there's a lot of hullabaloo. Carlos, there's a lot of hullabaloo going on, but I got Don John for you. He said he's ready to meet. He said after seeing the dragon come, there's not a whole lot of things he wants to hold on to no more. So if you guys want to do that.
Yes. Carthagen, Ned, Linda, will you join us?
Yes, I would love to hear a story of too. As a leader, it's always good to be informed.
Yes.
Did you know that there are more stories in heaven and hell than I could dream?
Well, that was almost right.
You and Slip here would get along very well with stories.
Oh, I've never met him before.
He documents stories.
Oh, very interesting. I write them.
No, he's making his own stories.
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you. I am.
Yeah. You need someone to document your stories. Slip.
That's very lovely. So, shall we?
I would like to introduce you to somebody named Sarah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Please. Thank you for setting it up.
All right.
Newsy.
So the group heads back to the tavern. You now notice that more and more of the Golden Inquisition are beginning to set up base on the outskirts of Ilden. You notice that they have made their way both west of Ilden and a little bit northeast, where they've set up small camps where the Land of Heart used to be. So they're going to start trickling in. You have, I would say, about 4 days before the Queen of Glass is set to arrive beyond the mountains and will quickly make their way to Garifon. As you walk toward the tavern, the fated, those of you who are reunited, you've lost some of your friends, something pulls at your heartstrings, something kind of takes your breath away. You see small glimpses of your own deaths. And as you look up at the sky, you and you alone see in the distance the towers, the ones that should be destroyed, flickering in and out. You notice airship, the Condor, flying across the horizon, kind of flickers back. You look around and you see the army. And as they're moving, It almost looks like they're fast forward and rewinding and phasing in and out, as though some of them are there and some of them are not, as though they are in flux. And as this world kind of moves around you, you are the only things that aren't moving. You open the door and head into the tavern. Slip, as you walk toward, you see Carthagen is telling you and regaling you about the stories of he's telling you a long-winded stories about how oppressive governments are like sweaters and free regimes are like cardigans. And as enthralling as that is, in a small shop just on the outskirt of Ilden, you hear a haunting melody play. It's almost sounds like a harpsichord, and it sounds slightly reminiscent of Hargrin, but slightly off. Like a siren song, it calls to you. Do you answer, or would you like to go in?
No, I will go. Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm learning a lot of music. It's been coming to me. It's not natural, but I need to. So I'm gonna just go listen to this for a moment. I'll be right back.
You head into the room. The door opens, and you see what looks like a music shop. The music shop is slightly strange and dark, and you see an old woman playing a harpsichord, and you see a lot of strange masks, the ones you wore in the lands of the Farrens, hanging on the walls. You also, in a chair, see a man turn wearing like a harlequin apothecary mask. It is the person the Farrens were carrying on their like seats. Sleep!
I remember you. Yes, Hargrin and I. We met you, and he sang an amazing song for you.
Yes, I remember. He regaled me.
Yes, he did.
My name is Horatio, if you do not recall.
That's right. It was in the 302nd volume. Yes, Horatio.
Sleep, I have been watching, and I think it's important for you to know that our paths have crossed before, in both the future and the past.
I only know the one.
Yes, well, you all think so linearly, don't you? But things are in motion, Slip.
What things? I know our past meeting. I don't know the future.
Well, you have been marked, my friend. You have touched something ancient, wonderful and terrible at the same time. But you're not safe.
Was it the sword?
It was the sword, Slip. And I would like to show you how in danger you are.
Oh.
He goes like this in front of a mirror, and as he does, you see it crack and break, and it looks as though many eyes are staring back at you in silver masks.
Oh, shit.
He covers it back. You remember something that should be forgotten. It's in there. You don't know it yet, but you'll find out.
Oh no.
When will I find out?
Soon, Slip.
My kind of soon or your kind of soon?
In my kind of soon, it's already happened.
Oh, I really didn't mean to make them angry.
Do you remember the first time we met?
Yes.
Do you, though?
A little.
Do you remember that man in the desert when Hargrin picked up that vase?
Yes.
And do you remember how you escaped the storms of Tive?
No.
I know. Well, Slip, I would like to offer you my hand. I would like you to tell my story.
Okay.
door swings, and there's nothing inside the cabin.
Nice.
Look out.
As you all walk down into the bottom of the tavern, you see Don John sitting, his hair slicked back.
Take a seat. I'm about to share something that very few people know. Cecil, tell me what you think you know about that little girl.
She is actually Varasha's sister.
What else?
She was born through the hopes and prayers of the townspeople.
She's Astarius.
No, she's not.
We're connected to her.
Astarius was born of Lady Vex. Her brother killed her in the middle of the night. I take it you believe that Varasha saved that little girl.
We saw a vision of it.
She didn't. Cecil is Varasha's kin, her blood. That night, Darius and Varasha played a very dark game. An immaculate child born from the hopes and prayers of a people to fight a king and tyrant. But the tyrant won. So in the middle of the night, Darius and Varasha stole the corpse of that child and a black mirror and headed deep into the Trevian forest, where they bore a daughter named Cecil and told the world that they saved a god so that their little girl could steal the prayers. Do with that what you will. On Saturday. That's the end of our game, and our finale comes back on Saturday.
Nice.
So Saturday at noon.
Saturday at noon Central Time, we
This
will
Saturday.
end the Trevian Forest.
Oh my gosh, guys, thanks so much.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you for giving Slip a...
Yeah, well, we're one person. It's gonna be at noon. Noon.
Yeah.
So,
What's happening?
bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Are we off?
Emotional
Technomancer.
damage.
You catch
Are we off Twitch?
Oh my god.
Close our eyes, the current sweeps right over us. Feel the world spin around again for only us. Hold your breath, we're diving into something bigger than